Party people, how's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Now you see why I didn't post the photo of me and Cavario. I think I'm gonna go get one of the photos because they got pictures of us together. I think we took more pictures that night or whatever the case is. I think I'm gonna go get those photos. I think I'm gonna go get those photos. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Um, I'm walking. I don't have no coffee in the crib right now, so I'm gonna walk to the store and get some coffee. Then we might post up outside and talk a little. It's supposed to rain some around 10 o'clock. It might be a little bit more showers, but it's supposed to rain some around 10 o'clock, pretty heavy. Maybe if we stay outside, we'll find somewhere to duck inside of during the heavy rain for a little while. But shout out to everybody. I don't celebrate any of these American holidays. It's not really my thing. Um, but as we all know, today's Labor Day. Uh, so, being that it's Labor Day, we're having a Labor Day show, but it's not a celebration of Labor Day. It's because that's just the day that the show is landing on. Like some days when we do the lives on Saturday, I say it's Saturday live or I say it's Sunday live. That's it. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day, man. I don't know. I want to start it off with some sports. We haven't really talked sports lately. Let's start it off with some sports real quick. So, y'all seen what happened with the U.S. team? I want to say something real quick. So, homeboy, I don't know dude's name, but this is what I mean by stop listening to people when they tell you to go out there and say negative shit. Because sometimes you're not really, okay, so basically they have the dude from the USA team. He went out there and he said he doesn't understand how the NBA champions call themselves world champions. Then he started making jokes. And he's like, world champion or what? I want to say something real quick. And I think this is the part that homeboy might not get. Good morning. All right. I think this is the part that homeboy might not get whenever who was telling him whatever they was telling him that made him decide to get on live and go in the interview and say this stupid shit that don't make no sense. First of all, you're a part of the NBA. Why would you be trying to say something that's going to take away from the fucking valor of the organization, of the league? Why would you say something that's going to take away, like, you're not... When the NBA is doing something wrong and you are part of the NBA, so therefore you feel like pointing out or criticizing something that deserves criticism, that's one point. I think that we live in this time now where people think if they have an opposing opinion on the thing, that means that it's deserving criticism. They don't understand, opinions have value. Some people's opinions have more value than other people's opinion, and it's not because the person is a better person or a less person. It's because of the knowledge that they might have on the subject. So if somebody is extremely knowledgeable on the subject and they tell you, this is my honest opinion, that's totally different than when somebody is not as knowledgeable on the subject and they say that this is my honest opinion. So if you're a part of something, please stop trying to help other people tear it down. Like, just so we could be clear, FIBA isn't bigger than the NBA, fam. So you're going to tear down the NBA to make FIBA feel comfortable? I just want to be clear on this. Y'all tearing down. Dudes tearing down the NBA to make FIBA feel comfortable. And I'm wearing my I Love New York shirt today. So he's tearing down. I feel like looking like a tourist. So he's tearing down the NBA to make FIBA look good. Like, stop being a part of something and feeling like you need to help some other people heard it because, you don't feel like your voice is being heard. What in the hell, fam? Or at all times, generally speaking, every human being on this planet has most likely felt like their voice hasn't been heard on something. What makes you so special that your voice has to be heard on every single thing that you speak on? Explain this shit to me. Explain this shit. Every single human on this planet at one point or another has felt like their voice has not been heard on a subject that they deemed important and that they felt themselves knowledgeable. What makes you so important? That's why it kills me when somebody tells me that somebody else has to accept another person's opinion. No, you don't. You have a right to decide that you want to do things the way that you want to do it with your life. You do not have to accept my opinion. I do not have to accept your opinion. So dude goes on to say, and this is some weirdo shit, that being the NBA champion doesn't make you the world champion. You in the NBA, nigga, you play FIBA what they play FIBA? Once every 2 years or some stupid shit? You in the NBA, that's your full-time job, fam. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That's your full-time job. What did the NBA do to you besides give you a check? You get it? So, this is the funny part. You're how y'all doing? I don't know if he's pointing a finger at me, a gun, finger gun. I don't know. I'd be so paranoid. It's not that I'd be paranoid. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. So anytime something happens, my brain is always thinking of some funny way that it's doing. So every single situation I'm in, no matter how serious it is, no matter how innocuous it is, important, not important. So it is, that's what my brain always do. So no matter what's going on, my brain is literally thinking of a joke about whatever's going on at all times. And usually it's, usually I'm making fun of myself. So, so nobody don't got to feel away when you see me around and I might just start laughing. You don't know what the fuck I'm laughing. 9 times out of 10, the joke is on me. I don't enjoy laughing at other people's expense. So I say all that to say, I've been walking across the street lately when I come out. I don't know, I've just been avoiding. Like, I don't need to. Like, there's no reason for me to. And I know people might be feeling like, sometimes people feel like I'm acting funny. But I be needing space sometimes, man. I just want to stop and say that. I be needing space sometimes. Like, I get it. Everybody don't get it. Sometimes I just be needing space. That's it. It's nothing personal. I'm really not the dude that want to hang out with people all day, every day. It's really not me. Sometimes I just be needing space. And it's not from nobody specifically or nothing in particular. I'm just an extrovert, fam. I enjoy my personal time. I enjoy my time to myself. Apparently, there's a ton of people that think that I like the party life or some shit. So, I mean, I don't get that, but, whatever. Anyway, so the funny thing about this real quick, and I want to just get off of this topic. Dude tried to make it like, if you're the NBA, how are you going to be the world champion? That's what homeboy said, right? And I got this much to say about that. I want to be clear about this. The NBA is the collection of the best players on the planet. That's why the best players from other countries go to the fucking NBA, you douchebag. I'm going to say this again. The NBA is the collection of the best basketball players on the planet. All of the best basketball players dream of playing in the NBA. The best basketball players, they might want to play for Slovakia, if that's a country. Okay, Lithuania, they might want to play for, they just recently beat the UFC. They might want to play for Lithuania, but their dream is to play in the NBA, fam. The NBA is considered the highest league. What they don't realize, these dudes that's out there playing for us right now, is that y'all guys are basically the C team. Y'all not even the NBA B players. Y'all got a couple of A players over there, like 1 or 2, but a lot of y'all's the NBA B team and C team, fam. And I'm saying that with all due respect to my Knick players also. The B team and the C team. Talking about, now y'all not gonna be world champions, you rat bastard. You see why you keep your mouth shut? Stop hating on other people. He was busy hating. Now he ain't even gonna have the opportunity to be the FIBA world champion. Get out of here, fam. That shit was crazy. Anybody got that dude name? Put it in the chat, by the way. That shit was crazy. What up? Oh shit, y'all commenting. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Morning, my brother. Give me 2 seconds. I want to get a call. Y'all commenting and shit. I didn't know y'all was commenting. Give me 1 second. I do roll call in a minute. Everybody get your comments in. Word up. So, my brother, how you doing today? Everything good. Excellent. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Good? Yeah, get your comments in. Give me 1 second, fam. We're gonna go stand in the parking lot. I like the parking lot. I need to get a new mic though, so I don't gotta be yelling at the top of my damn voice all the time. It's probably why people think something wrong with me. That and the weirdos. Hey, what's up? That was God talking, by the way. You do know that God alerts us through children all the time, right? That's another reason why we're supposed to be real careful about what we teach children. Children is really close to the Most High. Remember, they just came from it. People don't even know how this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? We just be out here living. I wish we had our old knowledge. If we had our old knowledge, we wouldn't be treating each other the way we treat each other. We just don't got our old knowledge. We're dealing with this new knowledge. You know? With this new knowledge. We had our old knowledge. Remember, we had buildings that was generating energy and things and such. Don't let them lie to y'all. Buildings still exist on the planet. We just don't know what they do. We see them every day, but we don't know their purposes. Appreciate you. That's a whole nother story, though. I don't really get into that because we don't do conspiracy theories and shit. But have a blessed day. All right? We don't do conspiracy theories and shit like that, so I'm not going to get on that. But that's a whole conversation for a different day. We have people around that talk about that. I'm going to set this up and then do roll call. If we have people around that talk about on that wavelength, on that frequency, then I get into it, but it's really no need to. Yeah, we don't have it's like people don't use, I'm a bullshit until we get to where we can set up. So it's like, we all have an intuition, fam, like to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have an intuition, all of us. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the reason is, it's like women might be more in tune with their ability to use their intuition. That's why people like talking about the woman's intuition and shit like that. I think it just has to deal more with women just being speculatory more than men most of the time. But we all have a connection to the world, fam. Like, you know, to nature, to the world. Like we all do. Think about it like this. If God is in everything, right? No, I'm good. If God is in everything, right? So that means that God is in you, right? But that also means that God is in that rock. It also means that God is in that tree. It also means that God is in that tire, in that air. So God is in everything. So we actually have a connection to everything, man. It's not no supernatural shit, like, or it's not nothing that can materialize itself like the fucking force. I'm not talking like that, but we all have a connection to everything, fam. Everything. We just forgot how to stay in tune with that because we too busy being in tune with everything else. I mean, once they told us how important frequencies was, you should have realized certain individuals might have more of a spiritual power and or connection than others. Once you think frequency, because that's basically what our voice is, right? A frequency. And think about it like this also, just, for anybody in here that do relate to the Bible, remember what they said was inside of uh, um, Lucifer. They said Lucifer had the most prettiest voice. What do you think they was really saying? Lucifer had the most enchanting frequencies. You understand? Lucifer could do all the frequencies. He could talk with everything. He could connect with everything. You understand? Frequency, fam. That shit's important. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all people that go around here, y'all doing weirdo shit. Y'all trying everything y'all can. Y'all just doing weirdo shit. Like, you fucking up your frequency, fam. Real talk. Anyway, we're gonna put this down. I'm gonna bullshit with y'all for. Then we gonna get to the show. I don't got nothing I'm actually talking about, so put it in the chat. Shit, the sun is beating out here. Like, what the hell, fam? Might be able to get a tiny bit of shade from this tree, then we gonna rock. I better be protecting y'all frequencies out there. You think I'm thinking I'm capping? Think I don't know what I'm talking about, fam? All right. Watch, all churches had a bell. If frequencies don't mean anything, why do all churches have a bell? And I want you to go find out how bells are actually supposed to be used. Bells wasn't just for dinging for the time. Bells were actually used. The vibrations. Good morning. Good morning. Salute, my brother. Yes, sir. Bells were actually used. The vibrations from bells, allegedly, were actually also used in order to heal people. So, yeah, there's a lot more going on under the sun, man. People just don't know about it. But that's a whole nother conversation. I don't really want to get into that. Let's talk about regular politics shit and go from there. Ah, shoot. Talk about regular politics shit, go from there. No, I wasn't planning on hitting the parade. Hold on. All right, we're going to read some comments. Get into the nitty gritty. Says, because maybe he pushing buttons to push the big three up. Nah, I doubt it. I think he just was manipulated by somebody. Good morning. I think he was just manipulated by somebody. That's all. People will manipulate you into saying shit that's against your best interests, and the whole time you think you're doing something good. But in reality, you're helping the enemy. So I just think somebody just convinced him to say something against his best interest. And then once that happened, I believe the game was probably rigged to make the USA lose. Android says, what up? Android says, what up? I've been tuning into your channel every day lately. This been getting me being bored at work. I'm happy to have you back. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. All right. I'm happy to have you back. I hope I'm doing some halfway decent content that you're enjoying. I don't know. I hope I'm saying things worthy of you putting comments into the chat and being a part of the community. That's it. Barry says, good morning, big dog. Are you hitting the parade today? I don't know. Should we hit the parade? I guess it's on y'all. I don't do this celebrity. I don't do this. I don't do holidays. Like, I don't kick. Ma'am. I don't. Her trunk is open. I don't know if she did that by purpose or by accident. But yeah, so I don't. I don't. How do you say? Celebrate holidays like that or nothing like that. But I mean, I would. If y'all want me to go out there, I'll go out there. It's content. But y'all gotta send me out there. That's not even something I care to do. Dude, it seems like the only place I'm not safe is around where the fucking assholes know I live. That's about it. Everywhere else I go fine, man. And I don't even, that's not even, my safety isn't even really something that enters my mind. I usually say, is it gonna be more entertaining? It depends on, like I go do, I'm different, fam. I don't know how to explain it. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We ain't even got a topic this morning. What y'all want to put more sugar? I'm gonna go ask them could they put some sugar in my coffee, even though I didn't buy coffee from them. Hold on. The audacity. I'm gonna go ask them if they could let me get some sugar, even though I didn't buy no coffee from them. But like, yo, yeah, coffee's expensive over here. I buy coffees on other days. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them. Sorry about that. I don't even carry cash. Hey, how y'all doing? Hello. Hey, how you doing today? I'm so sorry for bothering you. So I bought my coffee from somewhere else, but I forgot to get enough sugar. Think I can get a little bit of sugar? Can you get like a bag or something? Oh, you the best. I told you she was the best before I even came in here. Thank you. Told y'all. These guys are the best. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, there we go. I didn't spill too much in my coffee. Nah, got some sugar. Dude is just ice grilling me. I have no idea why. The fuck? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I needed to get some sugar. Good morning. Shout out to the two chicks. I was kind of excited when we walked in the spot, right? If I wasn't thinking about being polite to the Dunkin' Donuts people, I would have asked them if they wanted to say what's up to the people. But I was so busy thinking about being polite to the Dunkin' Donuts people. Let me throw this in the garbage real quick. We don't litter. That's a little better. I might have needed cream. Yeah, the parade be having the ladies. That's a fact. Anyway, let's get to it. This is what I actually was thinking Dude was doing. I think Dude was simping. Because the WNBA is always trying to take away from the NBA because they don't get that the bigger the NBA get, the better it is for them. I'm going to say two things real quick so you can understand the mindset of WNBA players specifically. The WNBA is always saying that they need to get a pay raise, correct? They're saying in comparison with how much money the NBA makes, it's unfair. The NBA players basically the whole entire WNBA roster, look what they're doing. Shout out to those people. So these are the guy that's out here doing it today. It's some asshole. Don't laugh at me, nigga. We ain't friends. So basically, the WNBA, and this is just my opinion, I think that he might have spoke to probably some WNBA players, other people that might feel, they might have some kind of, they feel like the NBA might have transgressed against them. They might feel that, they don't think the NBA has been being fair to them. So what happens is everybody that thinks that you haven't been being fair to you, they all get together and talk about you. But when they talk about you, they don't talk about you realistically. They talk about you in a whole different spectrum of unbelievabilities. So basically, I'm going to tell you two issues real quick. The WNBA, they're always saying that they need to get pay raises. Why every time I say that, the alarm goes off? I can't talk about this? Just saying. I can't talk about this. Every time I talk about the NBA, WNBA pay raises, the fucking alarm on this damn car go off. The fuck? I feel like that's God telling me stay away from them. That's what I feel like. Whenever shit like that happens, I feel like that's big red flags God is just waving around to me. In any regard. Something the WNBA complains about all the time is that there is a wage scale, is a pay gap. They believe they should be getting paid more money. Of course they said now. I believe they set it off on purpose. It is what it is, fam. Maybe they not, maybe they are. What the fuck do I know? Anyway, all I know is the faster that person leave and the faster I never see them again, the better it is for me. Other than that, I don't know nothing. Anyway, so they complain all the time that there's a pay gap. But I need for you to understand something real quick. So they're upset because I think all of the WNBA players' salary together is going to be like $12 million. It was like $12 million last year. There's a ton of players in the NBA getting paid more than $12 million. So the WNBA females feel like they should be getting paid more. There's a ton of issues there. I'm not going to get all into them. But I just want to highlight one thing real quick. The WNBA has not ever made money 1 year that it exists of its existence. Every single year of the WNBA's existence, they have lost money, and generally it's $10 million a year. Not they only made $10 million a year profit, but they made what up? Shout out to the homie. But they only got, that was everybody, he should have came over and hollered at us. But they not made a profit yet. So every year of the existence of the WNBA, they have monies that they are basically, they never make, they lose money every year. And every year, the NBA, whatever money, they give them money to pay their bills. So the NBA supplements the money that the WNBA don't make every year in order for the WNBA to stay around. You can't give the WNBA players raises. You just can't. I think they just need a better marketing strategy. I think Shaq is right. Oh, shoot. I don't know who that guy is. I think I upset them. That dude's a big dog. Maybe I upset them. But, so just so we can be clear, the WNBA loses money every single year. But they want to raise, and they're also mad at the NBA because they say that the NBA players don't support them enough. Good morning, my brother. I don't know anyone that supports the WNBA more than the NBA. NBA players support the WNBA, fam. Like, Luka Doncic just recently came out and talked about the woman that won the MVP, and you know what they had the nerve to tweet back? Yo, but why don't you ever come to any of our games? What are you talking about? So when I say something nice about you, you gonna criticize me? When I say something nice about you, this is the energy you gonna give me? When I'm on your side? I think the WNBA do two things wrong, and then I want to move on. The first thing is this. It's okay for y'all to lower the hoops. It's 100% okay for y'all to lower the hoops. It's okay. It's okay. You already play with a smaller basketball, correct? You already play with a shorter three-point line, correct? Yo, have a blessed day, my brother. I hope your car alarm don't constantly go off by accident. I shouldn't have yelled at them. I was upset. Dude trying to get a cigarette. I ain't mad at him. Sheesh. Nobody supports the NBA, the WNBA more than the NBA. I don't like the way that the WNBA treats the NBA players because they're not getting the things that they want. I think they should lower the rim. I don't care. I don't care there's going to be women dunking on 10-foot rims with ease in 10 years from now. I don't care about that. I'm caring about right now. Lower the rims, 9.5 feet. You don't even got to go 9 feet. 9.5 feet. You lower the rims by half a foot. 9.5 feet. I promise you women are going to be getting dunks. I promise you. 9.5 feet. Lower the rims. If I owned the NBA team, I will have alternative uniforms that were skirts. It just is what it is, fam. And this is not trying to treat women like, they're not equal, but we want to play to the strengths of our league. The strengths of our league is we got vagina power. So I think tell me where the lies at. The strength for our league is that we got vagina power. Look at Wonder Woman comes out. How come Wonder Woman don't got a campaign going with the WNBA? When Black Widow come out, how come the WNBA need to be tapped into Disney? Y'all need to, every single time, they just had a movie just come out on fucking Netflix. It's dope. Go watch it, called Heart of Stone. It got Diana in it. I don't know her real name. Gal Gadot. Thank you. They doing It Rains, so now they doing the streets with the street cleaner thing. They got Gal Gadot in it. I think they need to step up their marketing. I think that there's lots of opportunities for them to do marketing in the WNBA, and I don't think they take advantage of the opportunities. I think there's lots of opportunities. I think the world loves women right now, fam. I think the world loves women. I think that there's a lot of opportunities for the WNBA. All they have to do is decide to do them. That's it. My team will have, I'm telling you right now, one of our alternative uniforms will be a skirt, and another one of our alternative uniforms will be them damn booty shorts that the chicks wear to the fucking to the gym. I promise you. And and I'll come straight out and say, look, if this isn't, we don't got a problem. We'll move you to an organization that you would prefer to play for. But we're trying to sell tickets over here. We're trying to sell merch over here. You see our league, we lose money every year. I'm trying to do everything we can over here to try to run our revenue up. We got profit sharing. Sheesh. It's about winning, fam. We got profit sharing, fam. One of our alternative uniforms will be a skirt. No, they'll have shorts on there, obviously. They're not going to be having a skirt on with panties on. We're not doing that. No, they're going to have We're not doing that. But the skirts are going to be cute, and little girls are going to want to wear them. I have no idea in the world why girls wear shorts to play basketball and not a skirt. Like, literally, the reason why we wear shorts is because pants are too constricting. Do you get it? Do you get it? I don't know if you get it. Basically, whenever we wear shorts, whenever we wear skirts or alternative outfits, we might have an advantage. Marketing, fam. Some of them like Brittany Griner gonna protest. I don't care. That's our uniform, fam. Brittany Griner, stop. When you go work at Dunkin' Donuts and they tell you that you have to wear a Dunkin' Donuts shirt, you don't go say, yeah, but my favorite brand is, I don't know, whatever some other chick's favorite brand might be. Oh, fuck. We gotta go. The music. The song is dope though, but the music is gonna get us hit by YouTube, and I don't want to do it. Fucking YouTube. I gotta talk to those guys and fix that problem. Yes. It's the music, fam. I gotta move to a safe distance whenever music come on. I got hit like crazy the other day when we did the stuff with the kids. But when we doing shit with kids, I take the chance, as long as the music isn't too loud. Yeah, but I don't care. Like I told you, I just trade the players that got a problem with it. I'll bring the players that don't got a problem with it. Remember, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you the fortunate thing that you have with the WNBA if you're an owner. All of the teams are on the same damn level. The difference is really slight and minute. With the exception of a couple of great players in the league, the exception is minute. Like, the differences are small in the teams. You just have a couple of really good players around the league. That's it. So I don't care. I'll bring anybody to our team and then we coach them up. That's it. I mean, there's only a couple of great players. We could make the playoffs, man. If we make the playoffs, that means that we could make some revenue, because all we're trying to do is sell our merch. Yeah, all we're trying to do is sell our merch. That's it. I'll go get the players that want to dress the way I want them to dress. Shout out to the homie. The music he playing is lit. I just can't have the music on my damn show because YouTube will hit me with copyright stuff and I get in trouble. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Yeah, YouTube will hit me with copyright stuff. And people don't never get that for some strange reason. I don't know. It is what it is. Good morning. All right. All right, sure. Yeah, people, I get it. People be like, yo, I'm going to help out the show. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to go say what's up to Jack. I need for you to have the music down, though. I'll stand here and talk with you for 10, 15, 20 minutes if the conversation is good. Might stand here and talk with you for an hour if the conversation is good. But especially if you got ovaries. But the music is just a no-go, and that has to deal with YouTube. So until I get that shit straight with YouTube, I'm gonna be paranoid when they deal with the music. This is what it is. So if y'all playing music and I'm walking away from it, please don't take it personal. It's not what it is. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. You know we just out here bullshitting. What up, Sebastian Tompkins? It's BBN fan. Morning, salute. Boom, green team. What it do? Sebastian Tompkins, You gonna rejoin the green team? We got some spots at what do you call that? Bag swinger. We got some spots in the bag swinger. I don't know what you're talking about selling selfies. Who would buy my selfie, fam? I would give a selfie away for free. Like, I don't understand. It's not something I would want to sell. Like, people do that. What do you mean, going taking pictures at events? And I'm pretty sure anybody doing that is doing that for more than $5. Why would I do that for $5? I might as well give it away for free. I mean, unless you got like a line of like 100 people, then that makes sense. I don't be understanding everything, fam. That's all. Morning, my brother. All right? I just don't be understanding everything and shit. I spend a lot of time by myself, so a lot of time I don't get some of the shit y'all be talking about. People be thinking I just be being obstinate. Nah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know. I would do that, but I don't think I'd have anybody lining up to take pictures with me, fam. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. I think nobody's lining up to take pictures with me. The fuck? Shout out to anybody that would do that, by the way. You guys are the best. You guys are incredible. Every last one of you. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. Fucking out of here. Fucking bugs, man. Dude, I don't think nobody's... What are you trying to get me into a conversation where I'm saying that I think that people are going to pay me to take pictures? I don't think that that's happening, fam. So I don't know what you're trying to get me to say to make a soundbite out of. I don't think that's happening, all right? I don't think that's a thing that's happening. I think they told this guy to stand out here and yell all day, to be yelling on my live. Because he's been yelling at that guy all day. He has to know that that guy's not going to turn to him. I think he's just yelling to be yelling. Bimmy is snitching? On what and on who? I'll ask. On what and on who? A lot of times people get accused of snitching that don't know shit. I've met Bimmy. No disrespect. But if you busy telling that guy where he's at in his life right now, parts of any type of criminal conspiracy, you probably deserve everything you get. With all due respect. Please stop telling these old gangsters, these old jail niggas about crimes. And I'm not saying that like they can't handle it. I'm saying that like, I don't know nothing about it. I'm asking you about it, Eric Rogers. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm saying it like, allow for these men to not go back to prison, fam. Some of these dudes went to jail. They've been in jail 15, 20 years, man. Stop telling them about crimes when they get out. Stop enticing them to go back to jail. If you can't help them, get the fuck out their way. I don't know who Byron from Side Talk is. I might have seen him a ton of times. Yeah, get out of niggas' way. Niggas done went to jail, done been to jail 10, 15 years of their life. They come out, they don't know what to do next because they've been away 10 years. And instead of offering real help, you help them get back into crime? Come on, man, stop doing that. I should be embarrassed that y'all be doing that to them dudes. Nah, I haven't. I'm going to look into it. Maybe we talk about it tonight. Maybe I'll have a live tonight and we talk about it tonight. I don't know. I'll look into it. I'm just saying what it is, man. Leave those... Stop telling... These niggas done been to jail. Done did 10, 15... Good morning. All right, salute. Done did 10, 15 years. They come out. You know they need help. You know they need assistance. They probably... You know, a lot of their family might be gone. They don't have no support system or nothing. And you don't help them. You help them get involved in more fucking crimes. And now these niggas know shit to snitch on you about or know shit to send themselves back to jail for. So if Bimmy is snitching on some shit that's happened since he got out the last time, whoever gave him the information or allowed him to be a part of whatever he was a part of, that's on you, fam. Morning. That's on you. These OGs get out of jail. They don't, they still want to be cool. They don't want to get out of jail and just be a square and be like, yo, I don't want to commit no crimes. They don't want to do that because they're not going to be cool. But they're not trying to go back to jail, fam. Oh, no, he's just been ratting. Oh, yeah, but they've been said Bimmy was a snitch. I don't know how true any of that is, by the way. But they've been trying to attach that to him, right? Have a blessed day. You too. They've been trying to attach that to him, right? I don't know how true any of this is. I'm not calling none of these dudes snitches. I'm just saying when y'all OGs get out of jail, treat them better so they don't got to go back to jail. Get out of their way or help them, for real, for real. Because I promise you, some of them went in there, they come out, especially the ones that come out and they got that drive in them, they gonna be fine. They just gotta get away from the people pointing them towards crimes. They gonna be fine. Some of them ain't gonna be fine. They gonna end up, but a lot of them are gonna be fine. Help them or get out their fucking way, fam. OGs be getting out of jail, they be scared to death, man. They don't be knowing what the fuck, who to go work with. They don't know which one of y'all young niggas know really what y'all doing. They don't know who's gonna try to set them up to get off on something. They don't know. It is what it is. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm gonna look at Star's video today, I guess. I'll check out Star's video and check out anything else that somebody might be saying on the subject. I'll check it out today. Somebody send it to me. Ask him like twice a day. Good morning. That's crazy if he's been ratting. I saw dude. Dude asked me to interview him. I saw dude and dude asked me to interview him a while back. I think that's one of the dopest things though. Everybody is open to do interviews with me. Like everybody I meet be open to do interviews with me. So that's always lit. I don't follow these holidays. I don't follow these holidays. I'm not even talking about the holidays. It's just today is literally the day that they call Labor Day. So that makes it easier for people to be able to find a video in the future. You understand? That's the only reason. This is I don't subscribe to any of these American holidays pretty much. No holidays really. If it's not in the Bible, I don't want to celebrate it. So those are the only holidays I actually want to celebrate. The ones that's in the Bible. I don't subscribe to these others. Yes. So yo, I swear, man, I'm not gonna say nothing. That was funny. I wish I could tell y'all what just happened, but that was dope as fuck. Yeah, I'm not trying to talk about whether it's pagan holidays or this or that. I don't celebrate holidays that's not in the Bible. I don't want to celebrate holidays that's not in the Bible. And that's another reason why I'm real slow, because I know that people want to always celebrate all of this. Like, it's a long story, but I don't really do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. Your female Amazon workers be delivering packages in booty shorts now. Everybody else keep that. Dude, that's all I'm saying that I would do for the WNBA. That's all I'm saying. Morning. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's what I would do for the WNBA. And that's all I'm saying. I would make it look more appealing. Besides, literally, they use sex to sell everything except for the women's basketball league. That don't even make sense. Good morning, my brother. I'm just gonna say that again. They use sex to sell everything. Beer, cars, name it. But you're not gonna use sex to sell the women's basketball league? That doesn't even make sense. It's just that you can't sell it grotesquely. We want it to be like chef's kiss. We want it to be high class. Like, let me do one of them videos. I'll just take one of the sexy, because tons of them are actually baddies on the real. Y'all just don't know because they in that fucking basketball gear. And I'll take her, and we'll just have a shot of her, like, getting ready. Like, putting the makeup on. You know, like, she's doing the GRWN, whatever that's called. So, I think that's the lady from yesterday. Good morning. So, we'll have her, like, getting ready, you know, like how y'all do. Like, putting on the makeup and everything, like she's going out like on like a real big thing with the big gown on, with the sheer everything, like she's like dripping. She's about to like go to like a Beyonce Jay-Z event. And then right as she's walking like out, then we make a transition from that to the basketball uniform. You understand what I'm saying? And we just make the transition, boom. WNBA, where classy happens. I mean, we're not gonna say that. I just looked it up. It's an honor workers. You right? No reason you should be. How did I know that you was about to say something to insult me? I was gonna tell everybody to wait, but I'm trying to be a little less pessimistic. No, I don't celebrate any, and pretty much I say this almost every holiday. So, anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Yeah, but that's definitely what I do. I tell you, man, I own the female basketball team. We probably won't be winning like games, but we're gonna be the most lit team, fam. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Once they realized the NBA took off, when they stopped focusing on damn it, the NBA took off when they stopped focusing specifically on basketball. That's when the NBA took off. The NBA took off when they started focusing in on the marketing of individual players. For everybody that don't know, historically speaking, when the NFL markets the NFL, they market team, they market teamwork, they market unity, they market family. When the NBA markets the NBA, they generally, ever since Michael Jordan, market individual people and individual players. That's how the NBA generally works. So you should use that same model for the WNBA. Good morning. The first time I said good morning, I didn't smile, right? I just said good morning, looked at her like this. So she ain't say nothing. So the second time I said good morning, I said good morning, and then hit her with the smile. And she said good morning. So shout out to that shit. My smile's still getting shit done. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. She's Mexican too. Asian or Mexican. I think a Mexican chick. I date an Asian chick. I would date any chick that I liked and that liked me. damn near. I mean, but obviously that don't mean any chick, because some chick will come across that I don't necessarily, might not be for me. She might be for somebody else. It might be an excellent connection for somebody else. And she be like, but I like you, so you gotta. I literally had that happen more than once. I live a different life. I mean, I assume it happened to everybody then, right? But every time I assume that the shit that happens to me happens to everybody, then people, hey, what's up, my brother? Every time I assume that the stuff that happens to me happens to everybody, people pretend like I'm like trying to like shit on them. Like, you know that don't happen to everybody. So I don't know how to treat this. I don't know how to treat it, to be honest with you. But I assume everything that, you know, happened to me happened to everybody. I give it up like that. That's what I assume. I really don't ever look down on people. Like, never. Like, even if I'm better than you at something, that don't mean anything. You might be better than me at some shit that I might want to be better at. You understand? Just because I'm better than you at something, that don't mean that I'm better than you as a person. One thing has nothing to do with the other. I think a lot of times when people see people that can do things that they want to do, they feel attacked. They don't feel encouraged. But that has to do with the world that we live in. Like, you should feel encouraged. I was watching Luffy the other day, and then I realized what's been missing from me. I was watching Luffy the other day, and I realized what was missing from me. I realized I'm missing something that made other people love my company, you know? And I haven't been exhibiting that enough lately. The world has just been extremely disconcerting, pardon. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Oh, that's low. And it's about to go off, so it shouldn't be a problem. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. This coffee almost gone. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. You gotta have at least 2 or 3 people that feel like having a conversation with me and actually talk with me and not argue at me. You gotta have at least 2 or 3 people in here that want to have a conversation with me and don't just want to yell at me. I'm assuming. Time is it? I'm already thinking about going off. Some days I just don't be caring. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some days I just be like, yo, look, fam, I'm gonna have a good day one day or the other, one way or the other, and I be feeling like the only way I'm gonna have a good day is by having limited contact with people. So my fucking fuse just be short, fam. I ain't gonna lie. If I can make it, I'll go. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. If I can't make it, I won't go. Period. If I can make it, I'll go. If I can't make it, I won't go. That's that. There's nothing to talk about. Y'all always talk about hey, how you doing today? Is he okay? Past time. Alright? It's past time. You know, y'all could just say hi to me. Y'all don't have to just stare at me. And then when I look at y'all, I look away. Y'all could just say hi. You can say hi. I'm actually a pretty nice guy. I know you've heard different. Sports Guru said you're a smart brother. I'm assuming he's about to insult me. You think I was not smart enough to understand that insult? And also I don't live in reality. I live in this other made up weird world where people treat me like a totally different person than I actually am. So I don't actually live in reality. I don't even look forward to ever living in reality again, to be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think people are ever gonna treat me like the person I am ever again. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Morning. Excellent. I do love the fact that so many people say good morning to me. I do love the fact that so many people say hi to me. I do love the fact that so many people in the community it seems to be very inviting, very friendly. Not everyone is, but it is what it is. But obviously the individuals that aren't inviting are low frequency, low vibration motherfuckers. Those seem to be like the only people I have problems with, low vibration motherfuckers. But that's always who I have problems with. So I'm not concerned. You know, you understand? Like I always have problems with low vibration. Because low vibration people always want to drag you down to their level. You understand? Why you think them kids is always yelling at me and trying to act like I'm in an argument with them? And their whole thing is I'm acting like a kid when I'm not doing anything. I'm literally just minding my business and they're just, you know, following me around, yelling at me. Like, what kind of fucking parents do you got, fam? Like, your parents don't give a shit about you. They didn't teach you nothing. Like, you got shitty parents, fam. I know how it feel. I know how it look when a parent don't care if they kid live or die. I know how it look. It look like you. It look like them idiots. Your parent don't care if you live or die. So you out here doing all types of different weirdo shit. So some nigga on the block show you love. The fuck? So your peer, some dude the same age as you show you love. So you out here doing weirdo shit because you don't have enough self-confidence. Your parents should have loved you better. I don't know no other way to say that. And obviously I'm talking about the custodial parent. I'm never talking about a parent who can't be there. Your custodial parent, your uncle, your aunt, your brother, your sister, whoever the person is that is involved with you in your life and that they're the parent or whatever the case is, or they're the guardian or whatever the case is, they didn't love you enough. Because if they did, you wouldn't be out here with that type of behavior. See, that's the thing the Bible actually teaches, is constantly teaching. That when you love yourself the way God wants you to love yourself, there's just certain things you're not going to do. You're just not going to do because you love yourself. It don't got nothing to do with how much you respect another person. It don't got anything to do with how much you love another person. Just if you love yourself, there's certain things that you just wouldn't do. People aren't teaching their children to love themselves. So they come outside, the girls have sex with every guy that they could get a hold of. The guys come outside killing every which one of their brothers they could get a hand of to kill. All right, it's 8 o'clock. It must be going a little past 9. There's supposed to be a little bit of a shower right now. So we're going to go over here under this jump off and let it rain. You think living in the South is better than up north? I'm ready to move back. I think you wherever. I think it just depends on who you are. Where it's better for you to live at. I love living in Georgia. I love living in Tennessee. I love living in these places. I love when I lived in Virginia. You know, it was fun. Also, it was different. Um, well, as far as Virginia goes, I was dating some chick. She lived there, so I was like through there all the time. It was more like that. It wasn't more. It wasn't as much as me living there, as it was. I knew this chick that was in Richmond, and you know I used to go down there all the time, and you know go holler at her. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You can do what you want with it. So, it depends on the temperament. Like, I'm a person that I miss the city when I move from the city. Don't get this confused. But when I don't live in the city and I live in them rural areas where there's like nobody at, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love it. I love the peace. I love the solitude. You know, I love it. When I lived in Tennessee, I literally lived on the mountains, fam. Because if you know anything about Tennessee, I loved it. When I lived in Georgia, I loved it. Virginia, it was cool as shit, but we lived in like, it was a projects, I guess. So it wasn't the same element. Massachusetts, similar situation, but more. But I was there more, way more than in Virginia. It was a smaller town, but you know. So I'm not good at fishing, but I love to go fishing. I think we need to learn how to just shut down sometimes, to stop, you know? I think that we don't spend enough time just looking at what's around us, because we, you know, especially when we're New Yorkers or whatever, we got so many. When you're any adult, but you know, when you're living in any major metropolis, you have a lot of things going on. So it's not just a New York thing, you know. And I think people just don't stop, you know. Like there's beauty in things. You know, and sometimes we see these things every day, so we don't recognize the beauty, you know? Good morning. How was Tennessee? That's an option. I don't end up back in the city. Tennessee was cool. I lived near Dollywood. As usual, the woman I was with had a bag. I have a weird life. Like it's like I'm consistently dating women that either have nothing or just have all the money. Like there's no in the middle. Like even if they don't have all the money, they'll have access to all the money. Like it's just no in the middle with me. It's crazy. But I'm also like super selective and I don't date anybody. So and the funniest thing about this, I never even know that these people even have money like before I start dating them. Like it's always a surprise. So like 100% of the time. I'll tell you a quick story. So I was dating this one chick. And then I'll get back to what we're talking about. So I was friends with this one girl. We were just friends. So I long story short, she heard a different chick that was bragging about a thing. So apparently she decided that she was gonna try to date me. Me and her were friends. We had mutual friends. Most of the females I end up dating, usually I'm friends with. I'm not really the go holla at every chick I see on the street type of nigga. I don't do that. So she comes up to me one day and she's like, I don't want to say certain things because it's gonna sound like I'm bragging. So I don't want to. Good morning. So I don't want to say certain things. I'm trying to be as humble as possible. So anyway, so she heard something about a thing. In any regard. So she came up to me one day because we used to talk every day. We ate lunch together like often. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hung out almost every day. So like for months, like like work friend. That's the best way I could put it. So she didn't work there though. But we worked like common area. So she comes up to me, she's like, she wanna go out on a date with me or some shit. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. So I ain't take her serious. So for like 2 weeks, she's telling me this shit like almost every day. So I'm like, wait, hold on, you serious? This guy recording me? Or is he talking on the phone for real? So for like 2 weeks, like she's telling me this shit every day. Like every day. Like no exaggeration. But like I'm not taking her seriously. Like the fuck? Like that's just my like I don't know. I ain't say take her seriously. Anyway, so finally one day she's like, yo, so let's link up. And she had said this to me a couple of other times and I just didn't take her seriously. But on this particular day, like I was just I had no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I had no just be honest with you, I had no excuse. Morning. So I worked I got off at 11 o'clock. I used to get off at 11 o'clock at night. So I was like, all right, so fuck it, meet me at my job after I get off. She was like, cool. So she met me at the job after we went off. Now, I don't consider this me hitting it first night because I knew the girl for months and months and months, right? So I don't know how long she was actually trying to holler at me, so I'm not gonna take it that way. So we go back to the crib. I hit boom, right? I'm gonna be quiet about. I don't want to. Anyway, so this happened on a Wednesday. Pardon me. So she wouldn't leave my crib. I couldn't get her to leave out of my crib. Like she wouldn't leave out of the door. Like she wouldn't go. I lived in Concourse Village. She wouldn't go to the incinerator room and throw the garbage in the incinerator. Like she would not walk out the door. So she came off on Wednesday. I had to go to work on Thursday. I couldn't get her to leave out the crib. I didn't want to argue with her, and she was my real good friend. So I didn't want to treat her like I didn't trust. I had a roommate also at the time. I didn't want to treat. Shout out to Mandel. I didn't want to treat her like I didn't trust her nothing like that. And I had a roommate, and he's a big football player ass nigga. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. I know where you're gonna be anyway, right? So I was like, boom. So I leave at the crib. I go to work Wednesday. Thursday I come back home. She still won't leave. So I go to work on Friday. She still won't leave. Pardon me. I go to work. She comes over on Tuesday. It's Tuesday to Thursday because I don't work on Friday. It's Tuesday to Thursday. Because I'm thinking Friday morning. Because I told you I get off at 11. So I'm thinking Friday because it's 12 o'clock at night, but Friday morning is the next day I wake up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I keep saying Friday. So I leave to go to work on Thursday or whatever. When I come, hand to freaking God. I came home that day. She had something like $1,400 on my bed. I was like, I married a whore. Like, I'm not married to her, but that's how I think about it when I'm dating. I'm like, fuck it, I married a whore. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this bitch went out and made $1,400. It was like somewhere between $1,200 and $1,400. I was like, this bitch went out and made $1,400 while I was at work, fam. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh, fuck, what kind of diseases did I catch, fam? Oh, man, I mean, I'm using a condom at this point. Don't get it confused, but I like kissed her, all type. I'm like, oh, man, she sucked my Johnson with no rubber. I'm like, oh, man, what kind of disease? Like, I'm bugging out, fam. I know everybody else probably would have saw the money and been like, I hit the jackpot. I'm bugging out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, if I went to work, and because I get home, remember, I get home in the middle of the night. Remember, this is, shortly after this, they changed my schedule. But I get home in the middle of the night. So I get home 11 o'clock at night, boom. I walk in my house, I'm like, oh man, I gotta figure out a way to get this chick to leave. And I walk into my house and I come in, and my homeboy, cause she already told him, and my homeboy looking at me, man, they're looking at me, and he's like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? They consider me lucky or some shit. I don't know. So, I forgot why I started telling y'all that story. That shit was really, yeah, usually date chicks are like that. But it's never on purpose. Like, I don't see somebody and be like, you got a good job, I'm gonna date you. Like, that don't work out. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I was with her for like a year and a half. I had a job that I was working at that I'm making like about, I forgot how much I was making a week, but I'm making good money. I was doing security. I was making good money, and they love me. I get 5 days a week. If I want extra day, if I want more time, they're gonna give me more time. If I go in there and be like, yo, I want to do a double, they're gonna give it to me, fam. I'm me. You understand? Like, I'm really, like, I'm me, fam. I don't know no other way to say that. Morning, my brother. All right? I'm me, fam. I don't know no other way to say that. If I say I want to do a double, they're going to let me do a double. If they say, yo, you got to go ask somebody, one of those people on that list to do a double that beat me to it, they're going to give me their spot, fam. I'm me, fam. 9 times out of 10, if you work at that place, you owe me a favor. I'm the co-worker that takes your heat so you don't get fired, because I'm not gonna get fired. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I've done made myself unfireable, fam. And I'm that nigga that if I fuck with you, like even people I don't even really know like that, I was taking the heat for other people because I knew they wasn't gonna fire me. I had to quit that job. And while I quit that job, this hand to God, while I quit that job, the dude that's supposed to be the dude that actually does the firing, while I quit that job, he was busy literally begging me to not quit, fam. I was great at that job. The fuck? And I don't lie. So so literally, people used to write reports, and they used to just call me in the office and ask me what happened. I wrote no report or nothing. I just happened to be standing around and saw the thing. And they'll just call me in their office and ask me about the thing, and I'll be like, yeah, well, this happened, and that happened, and that happened. And they just go right off of that. And this is a security place. Honesty matters, fam. Them dudes don't want to get fired. You know, your supervisors and superiors don't want to get fired. Honesty matters. So I'm not going to get fired, man. I had to quit that job. I remember one time he was faking like he was going to fire me. Facts. Nigga called me all the way down. I forgot his name. It started with a C. Nigga called me all the way down to the office to tell me I had to file this stick of paper of write-ups. Which I did. I literally had a file about that thick of write-ups. It was like way bigger than anybody else's. And I think he threatened me or some shit. And I was just like, you know, do what you gonna do, fam. What the fuck? We left the meeting. He was apologizing to me for calling me down there. I ain't capping. I forgot his name. Super cool. He was an Italian dude. His father actually was like one of the owners of the whole entire. It was FJC. His father was actually one of the people that was like owning the company or some shit. So he had a lot of good spots, but he needed good people to run them because, you know, he needed people that could get shit done. You understand what I'm saying? So he keep people that keep shit done. And all of his dudes, I would have said say this. So all of the people that's supposed to scare you, you know how you have the job, every company has the people at the job. We just talking about shit right now. You know, every company has the people at the job that when they show up, people get scared. You understand what I'm saying? They like, oh man, we about to get fired. All types of things is about to happen. Well, when those people showed up, I never cared. So those people would show up and everybody would be walking around on fucking eggshells, and I'm just, you know, just regular. And I'm just regular Jack. Well, at that time, you know, Seabooks or whatever the case is. I'm just regular. Everybody walking on eggshells. All right, my brother, how you doing? All right. Everybody walking on eggshells. I'm just out there just doing me. Motherfuckers just be like, "Good morning." People be like, so they be like, "Why ain't you?" I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen." Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I used to work on Ward's Island. They shipped me from Ward's Island to Bellevue. The site manager in Ward's Island didn't like me, basically. It wasn't the site manager, it was his supervisor, his main supervisor. Everybody else liked me, but he didn't like me. Douchebag ass. Everybody else liked me. He just didn't like me. I need a non-fit. Niggas be weirdos, man. Niggas really be thinking that everybody got to dislike you because they don't like you. What the hell is wrong with you? What up, A. Brown? What up, A. Brown? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn. Everybody shout out where you from, by the way. I want to see some cities, towns, and area codes. Put it in the chat. Keep trying to tell people I'm conservative. I don't know why people don't get it. I guess because I'm black, people don't be thinking I'm conservative, man. How you doing? Yes, you also. Thank you. Hey, how you doing today? Yes, ma'am. You also. Shout out to her. She was yelling nice things to me from a distance. That was great. She looked like somebody I knew for a second. I wasn't sure if she was. She looked like this somebody I know. That's why you saw me look like that. But I need my glasses. I need glasses. I had a whole dream last night about having actual glasses on. I need to go get glasses, fam. Besides liking how I look in glasses, I'm supposed to wear glasses. Besides liking how I look in glasses, besides that part, I really need glasses at this right now. Android says BX all day. Shout out to the X. I'm in the swamp of Florida right now. Shout out to Florida, fam. Fruity Loops. We're going to start calling Florida Fruity Loops. Because there's just always banana shit going on in Florida. Florida's Fruity Loops. There's always banana shit going on in Florida. Florida in the Bronx, man. I like doing our live from this spot. I want to find another spot to do the live from also. I like this spot. I want to find another spot. It's not too much noise over here. Not too much. Got people coming and going. Not too much people sitting down. I hate these bugs. Bugs that kill them trees. Y'all gotta kill all of them bugs. They come from like China or Japan or some shit like that. You gotta kill all of them bugs. They killing our trees, man. They killing our trees, man. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm conservative, man. You saw how I was saying I was conservative, then homegirl, yeah, say hi to me and shit. I'm conservative for real, for real. Like, I'm conservative, man. Android said Florida's trash. I'm never visiting when I leave. Fruity Loops, man. Niggas is living in Fruity Loops. I don't know what to tell you. Florida's bananas, man. They always got some weird shit going on in Florida. That's crazy. I was trying to move to homegirl's side. I thought she... All right. Yeah, Florida always got some weirdo shit going on. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to those guys. Yeah, I'm conservative, man. A lot of us are conservative. We've just been forced to believe that we're liberal. Because we've been forced to believe if we want to do something, we have to agree that other people have a right to do the things that they want to do. Sometimes people want to do shit they shouldn't be doing, fam. I'm not going to agree that that it's okay for you to do a thing because I want you to agree with me. I believe that the things that I want to do is shit that we should be doing in the first place. So I don't need for you to agree with me whether we should be doing it or not. Because I think God agrees with me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't need... Good morning. Okay. I'm telling you, man, the gym is the way to go, fam. I don't... Gymming and working it out, it's the way to go, fam. I don't know no other way to tell you. That's the way to go. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I don't care about none of that. Like, you can't tell me that I gotta agree with you. You can't tell me. I hate when people do this. You can't tell me that I gotta agree. What I mean by that is they get louder the closer they get to me. Then the further they are away from me, they're really not that loud. But the closer they get to me, the louder they get. Like they're whispering when they're coming up to me, but then when they get near me, now they're talking loud enough to be heard, and then when they get past me, then they're whispering again. I can't stand that shit. I'm like, what the hell? Ah, she got a sneaky nice body. What the fuck? Nah, I'm conservative, fam. You'll be surprised. Like, yeah, so I don't need people to agree with me. I'm not going to agree with you just because you agree with me. I think that's weakness. Good morning. I think that's weakness. I'm going to agree with you so you agree with me. I think that's weakness. That means that you don't even agree with what you're doing. You don't even got faith in what you're doing. You think a thing, but you don't even think it could stand on its own merit. I don't trust people who do that. You agree with me, I'll agree with you. I don't trust that type of shit. You understand? So that's what black people got caught up in. You know, there's things that we want to do that people are telling us we can't do. So we're just going to agree that all this other bullshit is okay because we want people to agree with us. Nah, nigga, that other shit people shouldn't be doing neither. Stay in your ground. Fuck it. How you gonna say that you a tough guy, you a real N-word, and you can't even stand your ground on shit you believe in? People think being tough mean you gonna fight everything that come your way. Some shit you're not even supposed to be fighting, fam. You can't even stand your own ground on something that you believe in. You allow other people to manipulate what you think about a thing with their opinion, and they don't even have to bring you facts. Just something to think about. Y'all already know I don't give it up that way. You're not going to tell me to think a thing and then I just decide to think that thing because you said to think it. Fuck out of here. Part of my language. We're not doing that. If you got some kind of facts attached to it, I'll listen. If you just telling me your opinion and I'm talking to you about fact, then there's not a conversation. If I'm talking about opinion and you telling me your opinion, then that makes sense because we're talking about opinion. If I'm talking about facts and now you want to tell me I need to change what I think about a thing based on your opinion, which you are not bringing any facts to, all you're bringing is assumptions. That's it. We just gonna assume this and assume that and assume that and assume that. So now I gotta change what I think because of your assumptions, even though I think the way that I think based on actual fact. You understand? So this is what we've been doing. Black people have historically been conservative more than we've been liberal, fam. Black people just started turning liberal in the fucking 70s, fam. Y'all need to disassociate yourself with this belief that if you're black, you have to be a Democrat. We should be voting for the people who are doing the things that's helping us in our communities and helping us in our households. We shouldn't be voting for people because the other guy's a racist. But the other guy, all of his plans help my household. The other guy want to put 3 or 4 things into legislature that's going to put more money directly into my household. The other guy, he wants to make this bill and make that bill that's going to directly affect me in a positive way. And you're telling me that I shouldn't vote for that person because, you know, apparently he's supposed to be a racist? Even though he's doing all of the things that I need for him to do in order for me and my family to be able to live happily in America? Who am I supposed to vote for? The black guy that look like me that's going to do all of the bullshit, or the white guy that want to help his friends, and by helping his friends, I'm also benefiting? Who should I be voting for? You put it, you tell me, fam. I'm here, I'm listening. I'm here, I'm listening. Who I should be voting for? The guy that look like me? That want to put fucking drug clinics in my community? The guy that look like me? That keep taking the money away from the schools? The guy that look like me? That won't that keep taking the money away from our local hospitals? Or the guy that want to help his rich freaking hedge fund owning friends, so he want to create some loopholes, and by him creating those loopholes, me and my community is also going to benefit. Who should I vote for? You're going to have some idiot say, yeah, but the other guy's a racist. So the dude that's doing all of the things that I'm going to benefit from, anyway, I'm conservative. I don't know what to tell you. I'm way more conservative than I am liberal. I don't agree with almost anything the liberals do. Almost every single thing the liberals do, I disagree with. I don't know what. Tell me something the liberals is. Tell me a campaign the liberals are a part of, so I could try to figure out which ones I agree with. Because I'm against almost all of them. They're not even for their own campaigns. Remember when they was campaigning to close down those children camps? Remember when they was campaigning to close down those children camps? They're in office. Why are those things not closed down? Wasn't they campaigning to close that? Wasn't they campaigning to stop the wall? They was campaigning to stop that, right? Now they're in office. They decided to put more money into the wall. So those are 2 things that they said Trump was lying about, that they're doing the exact same thing that Trump did, that they argued that you should not vote for Trump because he was doing these same things that they are now doing. I was giving myself a headache, my fault. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is I'm conservative, fam. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Other than that, I don't got the slightest idea what to tell you. All I can tell you is I'm conservative, fam. That's it. I think somebody told this dude to stand out in front of the spot and yell for people to come bring him money. Because I've never seen this dude do that before, and I've been out here quite a few times. So I think somebody told that dude to do that. Now that's okay. I guess he probably just has his guys that usually just come by and hook him up. I don't know. And in that regard, that makes sense. No, I'm conservative, man. I don't agree with half of the shit these liberals is doing. I don't understand why they want to turn little boys into little girls and little girls into little boys. I don't know why they fighting so hard to do that. They fighting so hard to turn little boys into little girls and little girls into little boys that now we getting civil rights fucking history removed from the schools in Florida. That's why I'm gonna explain something. Sheesh. I want to explain something to you real quick. The situation that's happening in Florida. The situation that's happening in Florida with the civil rights stuff being curriculum being removed. He won't open the door for he's being a jerk. The shit that's they don't know how to. The shit that's happening in Florida, just so we could be clear, with the civil rights movement being removed from the schools, all of this is not happening because they're trying to really remove the civil rights movement from the schools. This all happened because they didn't want to let the LGBTQ community go into their schools and having them reading to their kids. That's where all of this came from. All of this originated from that. Your Democrats, the American Democrats, turned it into they're trying to remove civil rights from the schools. That shit start failing. So now they don't know how they're gonna. I don't know if they know how they're gonna, push that specific agenda again. But that's where all of this comes from. They didn't want to let the LGBTQ community, men, because as far as I could tell, it's always men dressed like strippers. I don't understand why they have to dress like strippers. Like, you never see the LGBTQ community dudes go to the schools dressed in a regular dress. They always dress like strippers. I'm smelling some weird shit right now. What the fuck is that? We're moving. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Some weird ass smell popped up over there. We moving, fam. I'm not on none of that type of time. I don't like smelling nothing. Because I always assume that's how pathogens and everything else could be entered into you. So I don't like smelling nothing that I don't know what the fuck it is. I get away from it. That shit still stink over here. Like, what the fuck is that? Somebody's burning something? What the fuck? No, I'm conservative, man. All the way. But I need for somebody to explain to me that. Why every time the LGBTQ community guys go into the schools, one, why is it always a guy? So none of the, anyway, forget that part. Why do they have to sometimes bring dildos with them? I don't understand this. They do that sometimes, by the way. And also, why do they always have to dress like strippers? So they can't just, good morning. Yes, ma'am. I have no idea what she just said it, but I like the way she said it. So, oh, she said, have a great day. I hate that my memory works like that. Shout out to Smoke King. He says, good morning, BBN family. I hate that my memory works like that. She said, have a great day. Um, what up, Smoke King? Salute. I have not said this the whole entire show. If you actually are enjoying the show, you can pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. You could also pull up to our merch shop. Right now, we have something pinned. I'm supposed to say this like every 15 to 20 minutes. This is the first time I'm saying this the whole damn show. We have Green Team shower curtains up right now. Go get your Green Team shower curtains. Pull up. That might be her brother. That might not be her. That might not be her man. That might be her brother. Some white chick sitting over there in the car. Like, her body is crazy. Her face is, it is what it is. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. She ain't ugly. Morning. All right. She ain't ugly though. But like, yeah, face don't match the body. I date her. So we ain't gonna do that. I date her. Prettier than a couple of chicks I dated. I think I'd be too honest sometimes. I think I gotta stop being all honest. Hey, go. Hey. Hey. So yeah, he might just be out here to yell. Or he might just be out here enjoying himself. What the fuck do I know? Yeah, definitely conservative. Like, I'm not one of those dudes that want to like be like, you can't wear this, you can't wear that. We're not on that type of time. But if I feel like I have to say that to you, I probably don't want to date you. Because I don't want to change you who you are. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one thing like this, like, I'm not trying to go meet somebody that I have to change. And I will hope that whoever I meet isn't looking to go meet somebody that they're trying to change. I'm just trying to meet people that we could work in harmony with one another. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about, man. Like, you're supposed to be growing your team. The number one person on your team is the person that you in a relationship with, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not really trying to, like, I'm not really into this come on outside half naked type stuff. That's not something that attracts me. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna look at some woman half naked outside and be like, man, I don't even look at women and think I wanna have sex with them. I look at women more like I'm trying to fill out for your energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if that's with people, just in general, like, even like with people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go through a similar process. I'm trying to fill out your energy. I'm just different, fam. I don't know how to explain it. I think I am. Maybe everybody does it like this, and I don't know. Like, what the fuck do I know? How am I doing? Maybe everybody does it like this, and I just don't. Yes, ma'am. I got the camera on me, ma'am. Have a beautiful day. Okay. We got 68 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. We got 68 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. Yeah, I'm way conservative. I don't even like going to strip clubs. I feel like embarrassed sometimes for the strippers. I don't even like going to strip clubs. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I literally feel secondhand embarrassment for the strippers. I don't like going to strip clubs. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Hit that like button, fam. y'all want to talk about? It's just a regular bullshit ass day. We just outside. We'll stay on the live as long as y'all got something going on in the conversations. If y'all want to go walk somewhere, drop something in the Cash App. We might walk somewhere and go do a thing. Other than that, I'm just gonna chill. Other than that, I'm just gonna chill. Times might come outside today. I don't know. People been nicer to me lately. Like I told y'all before, usually when I was coming outside, like with that weirdo ass kid that was down the block, usually people just be like yelling, just I don't even know what the problem was. They usually just yelling insults at me. They just stopped doing it. I appreciate that. Usually I just come outside yelling insults at me. Shit'd be crazy. I just be walking, and especially the women, they just was just cursing me out. I don't even know why. I don't even know these people. They just was cursing me out. It doesn't happen anymore, so I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But I think it was just a select few people that was just, walking around being assholes. And then by them walking around being assholes, other people just thought that they was on to something. Like, maybe I deserve being treated like shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I think what was happening. But I'm already like an introvert already. You just really can't tell, I guess. But I'm an introvert, man. I don't really care to do nothing with nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really just don't. So a lot of times you gotta convince me. Like, my last maybe 3 actual girlfriends literally had to convince me. One of them I tried to scoop and she told me no. And she doubled back around to get my number. And I wasn't gonna give it to her. I ain't gonna lie. One of the best relationships I've ever been in, so I'm happy I gave her my number. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get it. I never understand why men date women that don't want to date them. Like, of course she gonna cheat on you. She didn't want to be with you in the first place. She just with you because she don't want to be by herself. As soon as she finds somebody she gonna want to be with, of course she gonna cheat. So why would you do that? Don't make sense. Y'all out here just breaking each other's hearts. Y'all might as well just stay alone. Like, what the fuck? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I used to be a really, 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 really big risk taker. I don't know. I think I just stopped. Like, I just don't think I have anything I think is worth me taking risks over. Good morning. That's all. I don't think there's enough reward for the risk. That's the best way to put it. What's up? We got anybody in here that want to have anything y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What's that in the chat, man? It really looks like the lady that works in the other supermarket. She just went to that supermarket, so she doesn't even supermarket it at the... Maybe I wouldn't either. I might not. If I worked in a supermarket, no, I would definitely supermarket at the supermarket I supermarket at. That's a fact. Like, if I worked in a supermarket, like if I worked anywhere, I will definitely spend my money at that location. That's a fact, because I'm going to try to figure out how to get all the First of all, I'm gonna know when all the deals are happening. So if I work in the supermarket, I know when all the deals are happening. So I'm gonna be a grade A shopper. Like I'm gonna be able to always know when to go there and get. Hell yeah! What the fuck? I'm shopping for my spot. I know when all the deals is happening. I know all the tricks. First of all, if I worked in the supermarket, I would 100% learn how to coupon. I really want to date a woman where we could just sit down and learn how to coupon. I want to learn how to coupon so bad you don't have no idea. I want to be able to pull up to the supermarket and go get $500 worth of food and pay them $30. Or go get $200 worth of food and they got to give me back $60. That sounds like a win. Basically, that's the equivalent of what these rich people do when they're using these tax loopholes. It's basically the equivalent of that. Like, that's what we need to start teaching in our neighborhoods. Teaching each other how to coupon. The supermarket wins, you win. Why are we not doing that? That's something that y'all need to be doing. This is what I mean by we don't have enough education, economy-based education. We don't have enough economy-based education. Like, just in general. I mean, it's out there. Don't get me confused. But the people that need it, it's like it don't have the appropriate amount of access to it. You know what I'm saying? And we need shit like that in the hood, fam. Like, they teach people everything else in the hood, fam. Why don't they got classes on teaching people how to fucking coupon at the supermarket, fam? I can't hear that thing. Okay, so somebody named, shout out to Duff with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Definitely appreciate you. Shout out to Duff. What's up, man? Shout out to Duff with the $5 drop. I ain't got nothing. I said thank you. What the hell, man? So this guy just decided he's gonna come hang out with me for a little while. He's literally just sitting there staring at me. I have no idea why. Shout out to him. You enjoying the show, my brother? How you doing this morning, my brother? Good morning. All right. You I told you, there's like this weird thing. Maybe he thinks I'm throwing food because my arms. That could be it. And my arms are flailing. He might be thinking I'm throwing food. But there's like some weird things with animals and fucking... There go another one. There's like some weird things with fucking animals and insects. They might be thinking I'm throwing food, though. Like, it's like some weird shit. I don't understand it. Like some weird shit with animals and insects. Like the birds in my neighborhood, they be following me. I don't never feed birds, fam. Them niggas be following me. And they not even the birds you feed. They them little birds that be eating the insects. Niggas be following me. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 70 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. If you are enjoying the show, you can pull up to the Cash App, PayPal, and or Super Chat. Shout out to JW with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Definitely appreciate you, my brother. You the man. Dude, I don't even be feeding birds, fam. I don't know what the hell their problem is. They got these... I know why there's a squirrel that be in my fucking window every now and then. I think somebody put like bread or something in my window, so that explains the squirrel. But nah, I had a different squirrel following me home one day, nigga. The nigga was like running through the, like, you know how you see the movies and you got one person on this block and one person like on that block or in the alleyway, and they going like through the street like this, and you can see every time you see the other person, they can see each other. So I'm walking home one day, and there's a damn squirrel doing that through the fucking backyard. Or like running. What's up? This shit was bananas. Nigga follow me all the way. So I don't know. Maybe he was already going that way. I don't know. Maybe he was already going that way. But when I stopped, that motherfucker stopped. And when I kept going, he kept going. But maybe he was already going that way. I don't know. I had to be there. I hear two voices. Oh, morning, my brother. All right, chillin'. Nah, we just doing our regular morning YouTube show. That's what it is. Salute. Oh, you feed birds at City Island. You taking them shits back to whatever borough you live in. Them niggas. Them niggas gonna be all over the car, fam. Them niggas gonna fuck. Nah, I don't feed no birds. Not that I wouldn't. I love animals. I want a bird feeder so bad, and I want a bad bird feeder and a good bird feeder. I want a bird feeder that only the birds could get to because it's a good bird feeder. But I also want a bad bird feeder so I can also feed the squirrels so the squirrels can steal the feed out of it. So I want a good bird feeder and a bad bird feeder. And I had a cat. He was by the house the other day. It's not my cat. It's the neighbor's cat. And my other neighbors sometimes feed the cat. So I got to buy cat food too. I don't think my other neighbor was around, so the cat couldn't come. But the cat's big and healthy. The cat isn't like hungry or nothing. The cat's big and healthy. It just feels good to do nice things, you know? I don't know how y'all live on this planet and y'all don't feel good. Like, you don't feel good to do nice things. Like, doing nice things feel good, fam. I don't know how you live on the planet and you don't feel that way. Like, you don't do nice things and then feel good. But there are people like that. I don't understand you people. That's all. I just don't understand you. It feels good to do nice things. It feels good to say nice things. It feels good to be a part of nice things. I don't understand you people that y'all want to be negative and hateful. I just don't understand you. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Yeah, some of y'all I'm just never gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I can't understand it. I can't never understand hating myself so much that I want bad things to happen. You know, because that's where it comes from. So I can never understand hating myself so much that I want bad things to happen to other people. I could just never understand it. Like, I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But that is where that energy comes from. You know, when people just randomly hate other people for whatever their little reason might be, you know, it's because that person reflects a thing that makes them hate themselves. When you understand that, you'll stop going over there and catering to these people who are basically just talking about their own inadequacies every time they're criticizing another individual. They're not criticizing the individual because that person deserves it. They're criticizing them because of their own inadequacies, you know? Because of their own insecurities. That's why they criticize them. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. And I'm not gonna lie to you. It always kills me that people think it's okay to drink cow's milk, but there's something wrong with drinking your wife's milk. I need somebody to explain that to me. It's okay to drink cow's milk, but it's not okay to drink your wife's milk. Your wife, who's a human. You know how pissed off I am that I love chocolate chip cookies and milk, and I don't eat milk no more because I think about how disgusting milk actually is, even though sometimes I still use it. I just can't see myself drinking a cup of milk anymore. Like, I can't see myself doing that. I could put milk on cereal. I could put milk on this. I could put milk on that. But I just can't see myself just drinking a cup of milk. And don't get soy milk. Soy in high doses is bad for human beings. Stop using soy. Soy in high doses is bad for human beings. Soy actually helps the body to produce estrogen. In females, it can cause ovarian cancer. And in men, it just causes for our whole biological system to be interrupted with. Our whole body chemistry get interrupted. In women, it could cause ovarian cancer. I literally did a video on this like 6 or 7 years ago. Go check it out. So soy ain't no good. So don't say go get the soy milks. Nah, soy milk ain't no good, man. Soy ain't no good. That's one of the reasons why when people come out of prison, they be so messed up. A lot of the foods that they use in prison to feed people be soy. So they eat a lot of soy-based foods. That's why you see men coming out of prison with titties and shit. Like, why that guy got so many titties? It was because of the soy-based products that he was eating so much of when he was locked up in jail. Now he got boobs. Might be lactating. That was a joke. I hate that my ears work like that. That lady all the way over there in whispering. I shouldn't be able to hear that stupid shit. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I think I need a napkin. No, I got a napkin. She should drop the paper. Too much soy and you'll be joining the alphabet community. That's why I don't eat 7-Eleven food. Do not eat 7-Eleven food. 7-Eleven food is high on soy. 7-Eleven food is high on soy. Do not eat 7-Eleven food. It will fuck with you. It's high on soy. A high soy diet can give women ovarian cancer, and it could just screw dudes up in all types of different ways. Because it raises estrogen levels. You don't gotta believe me. You can go look it up somewhere. Go ask me. Yeah, you ain't gotta believe me. Go ask somebody. Good morning. That's one of the main reasons why I try never to say my opinion, and I like to only state facts. Because people like to say that I be lying to y'all. I don't be lying. So I really don't like talking about things that I can't reference. I like to be able to reference something somewhere. Hey, what's up there, little cutie? He looks so happy. I love it when y'all bring y'all dogs outside and they be happy, because you know that they got a nice home, you know? When they happy and obedient. When they happy and they not obedient, that usually just means you let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. But when they happy and they obedient, that usually means that they got a nice home, that they being cared for and loved. And there's some random lady standing in the park. I don't know if she just talking to me. I don't know. It's an old lady that was standing over there. Maybe they gonna have her call the police on me. Let's see what happens. King Will says, yo, Frost, did you see YNW Melly lawyer get locked up a few weeks ago? I think she should have got booked for assault. How you doing?
Making a video?
I am doing my morning show.
Oh, nice. What is it called?
Morning Coffee. You should go watch us on YouTube.
Morning Coffee?
Yes, I'm BBN Network. There's a lot of fake pages. You got your phone?
Yeah.
But that's what they want people to do. So they got the kids in the community come, they try to convince the little kids to hate me. Yeah, they going to get the little 10-year-olds and 5-year-olds and other people. I'm serious. I got it on live and everything.
Good luck. I'm gonna watch.
Enjoy your day. Yeah, shout out to everybody pulling up to the Cash App and the Super Chat, as always. Reminds me of the Pigeons with Pinky and the Brain and the Animaniacs. I want them to bring back that whole concept and idea, but I want them to take it to the next scale and bring it back for like streaming. Like what they did with the Chip and Dale movie. I love the fucking Chip and Dale movie. That shit is great. I think I'm gonna watch that shit today. I need kids, fam. I think I'm gonna watch that shit today. Raven Ramona. Who's Raven Ramona? Oh, the first of all, homegirl had been arrested before for like beating up her boyfriend or some shit like that, right? Like this ain't, she's been arrested before for like assault or some shit like that, right? Sheesh. She's been arrested for assault or some shit like that previously. So she's always in trouble. She's one of those lawyers. Also, allegedly, she's the lawyer that you get when you need conjugal visits. Allegedly. So I think that's all bullshit. I think that's just people hating on that person's name. I was about to bump into my camera. Oh, dang it, man. Good morning. Probably in the car with a man. Yeah, so she gets arrested, but I mean, it is what it is. These people doing everything, man. These people are doing everything, man. First of all, we should be talking about how he got a mistrial. They didn't even have to do nothing. I told you that. Sheesh, what the fuck, fam? They didn't even have to do nothing, fam. I don't know what these dudes are smoking out here, but that shit did not smell. That's what the fuck that was? What the fuck, man? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. So she beat on her boyfriend again? Sheesh, fam. He deserved whatever he get. Once a woman, my father told me, once a woman put her hands on you, fam, and you allow for that to happen, and I'm assuming this goes for just relative, just anybody you dating in general. I want to go ask the people, and it's probably like K2 shit or some shit. That's a fact, fam. I don't know, fam. All I know is that shit smell wild. I'm not interested in it. What the fuck? That's all I know. I'm gonna ask them something about. I wanna know if I can get my sandwich made a certain way. They not open yet, or they open. I'm gonna ask a question. Hold on. Take 2 seconds. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? I'm gonna go over here because I don't want y'all to hear the question. Matter of fact, they look like they're busy. I'll come back. Okay. They look like they're busy. Yeah. I want to ask a question. So they got the sandwich in there, right? So they have this other spicy tangy sauce. I want to know, could they put the spicy tangy sauce on my chicken sandwich? Like, you know, I get like a regular chicken sandwich. I want to know if they could put the spicy tangy sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Do that make any sense to y'all? You know they got the spicy tangy wings now, right? That's a sauce. I want to know if I buy a chicken sandwich. I don't want to put that nowhere near that. That looks like that could accident right there. That just looks like an accident could happen. We're just gonna stand in the in the sun. Sunlight. That's like an accident to happen. What up, King Ja? Yeah, niggas is weird. Niggas is weirdo shit. I don't know how that other shit smell. I just know when I don't like the smell of shit. I don't be knowing how shit smell. I don't know how none of that shit smell. None of them weirdo drugs, I don't know how none of that smell. It just all just like it's just putrid to me. I don't know how to explain it. So it's like all putrid, but I don't know. I can't discern what smell from the other. I was smoking a blunt one time. Recently, I was smoking a joint because I don't really roll blunts. I roll little joints and shit. So I was smoking Europe. So I was smoking a joint, and I lit the shit up, and the shit smelled weird. I threw all the weed away. I got so paranoid. Threw all the weed away. All the weed. Threw the blunt in the I flushed it. I didn't throw it in the trash. Flushed the bitch. Threw all the weed away. I don't even know if it was weed. I know I took a pull on the shit. The shit smelled weird, and I don't know what the fuck was going on with it. I didn't feel comfortable. I threw all the shit and fucking flushed all the shit. So pissed. Not because of the weed, but because of the money. So pissed. And we're probably gonna move. Because they're just yelling into my mic about a thing. They're just yelling into my mic about a thing. We're gonna go over here. I'd rather just move out the way. And they're just yelling into the mic about a thing. I'm gonna walk over here until they sort that out. Let's go over here. Let's let them sort that out. Now they stop yelling. Now we're gonna walk back over here. They stop yelling. Like you I'm not saying people want to talk to me, like, but you could just talk to me. You could just talk. Like, you don't have to try to make a scene. You don't have to do none of that. Like, you could just really just say hi. You could just talk. I get it. Sometimes people want me to say hi first. I get it. But you could just say hi. You could just talk. It's not that hard. I walked into the Popeyes, the way they all looked around and turned to me and looked at me when I walked in there, I was like, I might not want to go to Popeyes today. Which I want to talk about, put it in the chat. Yeah, I never understand that. Like, why would we make fun of people for drinking your wife's milk, but it's okay to drink fucking cow's milk, a bovine milk, milk of an animal that ain't even a human, but it's disgusting to drink human milk? Like, that don't even make sense, fam. That might be where all of our power went. I bet you we was drinking our wives' milks. I bet you we was drinking our wives' milks. I bet you. You go back to like the 50s, the 60s. Probably not the 50s and the 60s, but you go back to like the 20s and the 30s and shit like that. I bet you we was drinking our wives' milk. I promise you. You go back to where milk wasn't so widely. Remember, we didn't always have fucking supermarket. We didn't always have refrigeration. Think about that. We didn't always have refrigeration, fam. How was they making all of those cakes back in the day? Titty milk. I promise you. More than my brother. I promise you. Don't be surprised if there was people that was just using titty milk, fam. And if you got a woman that she's not out there doing too much extra drinking and drugging, that titty milk probably tastes good. Good morning. That titty milk probably tastes good, fam. It's probably nice and sweet. Titty milk is sweet for everybody that don't know. If she healthy, that shit gonna be sweet, fam. Go get yourself a healthy woman. Y'all busy out here want to date the chicks that do all the drugs so y'all can have sex easy. I'm busy over here hoping shorty is healthy because that titty milk, let me stop joking. I am hoping she healthy. That shit kill me. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, that's even more of a reason to want to marry a woman that's like, don't do drugs a lot, don't drink a lot, like take care of herself, healthy. Think about that for a minute. Your wife can't even breastfeed because she drinks and smokes all day, fam. She can't even breastfeed. You imagine if Krishan Rock tried to breastfeed. Good morning. Imagine if Krishan Rock tries to breastfeed, fam. Also, Krishan Rock named her son after her. This nigga gotta go to school for the rest of his life being a female junior. There you go. Have a blessed day. This dude gotta go to school for the rest of his life being a female junior. Shout out to Krishan Rock. Then she named the nigga after herself. Is it more that she didn't know who the father was? Is we sure Blueface is the father? I'm curious about this. I don't care about this, actually. Let me not lie to you. I don't really care if Blueface is the father or not. Those people don't care about nothing. They sleeping with each other all over the place. They don't have no self-respect. If you got self-respect, you're not sleeping with everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, and that's a fact. People out here don't got no self-respect. They just do whatever. They still remember being a little kid and thinking that if you're an adult, you could do whatever you want. Instead of if you're an adult, you have responsibilities. You understand? Weird. Y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I need for y'all to really think about that for a minute. We will drink milk from a cow that we have never seen, don't know shit about. We don't know what type of lifestyle that cow lives. We don't know what type of lifestyle that cow lives, but we'll drink milk from that cow, but you won't drink milk from your wife. I just think that's kind of crazy, fam. I just think that's kind of crazy. Imagine when you realize that one of the reasons why black women were so valuable in slavery times was because of their milk. Okay. Big Sexy. I'm going to say that again for the people that didn't hear it in the back. When you realize that one of the reasons why black female slaves were so valuable was because of their ability to produce milk. I don't know. You probably look at a lot of these things that's going on a little bit different, fam. You look at it a little bit different through a different lens. You see it through a different lens. That actually says a lot, but I don't want to get into that. I think that's a much longer conversation than I'm ready to have right now. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough. Hey, I don't think we have enough people in the chat currently that's actively in the conversation for us to have this conversation. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Sheesh. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Why dude right here look like Chris Brown? Got the dude just walked out the spot with his woman. Dude look just like Chris Brown. I was waiting to see him bust some moves and shit. I thought he was about to do the whole Michael Jackson. Alright, what's up? What we talking about? Put it in the chat, man. Make a thing happen. What y'all want to talk about? I'm out here. I'm outside. We got 65 people in the room, man. What y'all want to talk about? I'm going to say something. And I think that I just want to say something. So sometimes y'all butts aren't like super fat, right? But what it is really thick. And even though it might not be the shape that other people are clamoring for, men know that it's a nice ass. I just want to throw that out. We know. Especially the nice, thick ones. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's going to sound really like I'm not being nice. Or I might not sound as fair as I want. I'm just saying. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't got nothing to talk about right now. We don't got nothing to talk about. I'm probably going to go get some. Hey, how you doing this morning? You good?
Yes, sir. Keeping it real. You know how we move.
That's what it is. If you want to say what's up to the people, you always welcome.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. No, the camera's on this side. Any events? I don't know if there's any events today in Coney Island. There's always stuff to do out here. Okay, so Shorty looks like Gabrielle Union. That's who she looks like. Good morning. She looks like Gabby. She looks like Gabrielle Union. Young Gabrielle Union, by the way. Do Gabby got a dimple? Because she got a dimple. Or they be having a parade on Mermaid? I must not be on Mermaid. I'm on the other street, right? Mermaid's the big street, right? I always get... Oh, I'm on Mermaid. I always get Mermaid and the other street mixed up. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. What y'all want to talk about, fam? I'm always here with y'all a little while longer. I ain't gonna... Them niggas was trying to get me into a situation. They were trying to get me into a situation. I'm always gonna go for the maneuver, fam. I'm always gonna go for the outmaneuver. Morning. I'm gonna say something. A lot of times people aren't unattractive, they just walk around looking upset all day. So let's smile more. Alright? For our own benefit. Let's smile more. A lot of times people are not unattractive at all. They just walk around being upset, angry all day. You know what I'm saying? So they walking around with that look on their face all day. Then that look become their look. You know what I'm saying? Stop making it a priority to get away from people that want to piss you off and put you in a bad mood. Stop hanging out with people and figuring that you got to try to fix a person. Nah, some people are just douchebags, my nigga. Some people are just assholes, my nigga. That's it. You didn't do anything at all. You didn't do anything. They just want to act like you did something to them so they could do something to you. That's it. They didn't do anything. Know how many niggas lose their life because of some random person that want to pretend like they was doing something? They never did anything. But they went to a whole bunch of other people. Yo, this nigga's a weirdo. He did this. The person ain't did shit. So now everybody got to go to jail? Bought it. Oh, man, that's terrible. I didn't mean to point it to what I said. So now everybody's going to get screwed up because this one asshole decided they wanted to have a vendetta against an innocent man? So now you're going to screw the whole block up. You're going to get everybody caught up with your bullshit ass vendetta against somebody that don't even have a problem with you. So this is a lot of the times niggas end up going to jail. A lot of the times people end up getting killed. A lot of the times people end up getting caught up. It's because of one asshole. That's it. It'd be one asshole. And they just go tell a lie. And then everybody helped them with that lie. And now there's a RICO. Y'all better get them niggas that looking to get famous away from y'all. You trying to get famous or you trying to make money? If you're trying to get famous, you're going to bring the cops to the hood. If you're trying to make money, then everybody going to be low. You can't do both, man. You got to either, if you're a street nigga, you got to be trying to be famous, which is bringing cops to the hood, or you got to be trying to get money. You can't do both, man. Can't do both, man. Morning, brother. All right. Can't do both. You can't decide that you're going to be making money, but at the same time, you want to be famous. Y'all got to get them dudes out the hood 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, when the police pull up to your hood, it's because somebody got killed. And most of the time, that person didn't have to get killed. It was some idiot. I promise you. That's how the shit goes. Every time y'all hear about some RICO being started, it's always after a murder. Tell me where the lie at. Only time it wasn't after a murder was what? With Treyway? And that was over an attempted murder. Or the assumption that somebody was going to try to murder Tekashi 6ix9ine, correct? Good morning. That was an accident. Or the assumption that somebody was going to try to murder Tekashi. You look like I just ruined her whole day, fam. I felt bad. I feel bad. I just ruined that girl whole day, fam. The audacity of me. Somebody say you want to pick me. I don't want to pick me. Y'all just think that y'all got to be rude to a nigga and then the nigga going to want to talk to you. No, you're not even supposed to. The Bible, what verse is that in the Bible? It's in Philippians. It says that man is not supposed to chase woman. God said this. It's in Philippians. Put the verse. I think it's Philippians 13.9. Verse 13, line 9. I think that's it. No, verse 31, line 9. I think that's it. It's in Philippians. Go look it up. I'm never going to waste my time trying to chase after a female that don't want me. I'd rather be by myself. The fuck? Y'all niggas keep letting these women trick y'all into thinking that y'all got to go get with a woman that don't want to be with you. I keep letting them trick y'all into that shit. That's why we got to get passports, man. We go to another country, I promise you, the women want to actually be with you. I promise you. Ah, fuck. Okay, we gotta go all the way around the block. That's loud. I don't want to have to deal with none of the bullshit with YouTube. This might be far enough away. I don't want to have to deal with none of the YouTube bullshit. I get tired of YouTube telling me that I'm stealing somebody's fucking video. I mean, stealing somebody's music. I get a lot of those. I get a lot of emails from YouTube talking about I'm playing music I'm not supposed to be playing. I get tired of that shit. Nah, all of you women that want to be difficult and hard and want to make a nigga life hard, you are not for me. Every female that want to make a nigga life hard because you think that's the way that it's supposed to go, you are not for me, and I'd rather die alone. That's how bad. I'm just letting you know. Every last female that believes that it's your job to make a nigga life hard, you're not for me. I'd rather die alone. There are men that love y'all though. They don't really care to have a happy life. They like having a miserable. They like being miserable. I'd rather just grind, be single until I die, or figure out a way to get a passport, go to another country and go find a woman that actually wants a husband. So yeah, I'm not even looking for nobody. I'm assuming that there's no woman in America for me to date, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm never really actually looking. Never. I'm assuming I gotta go to another country. Women in America don't want to be married. I want a wife, man. They don't want to be married. They just want to be in a, fuck for a couple of years and then move on to a new dude. I don't want that. I mean, if I find a woman in America that actually, but women in America don't want to be wives. They want to be baby mamas. They want to be, shit like that. They want to be what these women on them shows are. They don't want a husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in the wrong period of time. I needed to be living in a different period of time. Females nowadays, they just want to fuck as many niggas as possible because they swear all niggas is whores. And there's a large percentage of us out here that we're not whores, man. We want to be married. But we don't meet women that want to be married. We don't meet girls that nobody want to be married. Everybody just want to fuck. So we got to go to other countries. We got to date foreign women. We don't got a choice. Yeah, we don't got a choice, man. I don't got a choice. And then you add that to I got a very specific taste. I'm gonna find nobody actually gonna. Dude, I got a really specific taste. I'm not gonna find nobody. I don't even consider that to be a thing. Good morning. Yeah, I don't even consider it to be a thing. It's not even a thing I think is a thing. You understand? Almost every female I've ever actually been in any long-term relationship with literally came up to me and scooped me. This is not a I want to pick me, fam. It's just that I think it's a waste of time to get into a relationship with somebody who they don't even know if they want to be in a relationship. Most of these people out here, they don't want to be in a relationship. They just don't want to be alone. That's it. They just don't want to be alone. They just want people to know that they're desirable. You know? That's it. They don't actually want to be in a relationship. They just want people to know that they're desirable. That's it. You know? What up, pancakes? Shit, if everything goes right in my world, I'm gonna marry a black woman, a black American woman. If everything goes right in my world, I'd be married to a black American woman right now. Nah, facts. I went to Mexico and Costa Rica a couple of years ago with my ex-girlfriend and kept having issues because my ex started getting insecure on how much. My dude, America's the only country where women treat men like they don't need us. There is no other country that does this, fam. It's only America. America's the only country on the planet where women treat men like they don't need them. This is only here. If you don't believe me, go talk to anyone that visited another. Go talk to somebody with a passport. For everybody that don't believe me, go talk to one of your friends that got a passport, fam. I don't know how many good women there is or aren't left. I haven't taken the census. I would assume there's tons of good women left. Can we just get in? I just don't know if I'm gonna ever. How you doing? Good morning. I don't know if I'm just gonna ever be able to be in conversation with any or recognize them when I say there's tons of good women out here. But how can you tell the difference between a good woman and a woman that isn't a good woman? All of the women say the same shit now. All of the women singing fucking all of the songs that is they all doing the same thing. I heard the analogy of if I'm standing on the street and I see a fucking gang of lions coming this way, am I gonna stop and try to figure out which one of them is hungry, or am I gonna get the fuck up out of there? Am I gonna stop and try to figure out which one of those lions might try to attack me, or am I gonna bounce? I'm gonna bounce. So basically, we see these women, they all together. We don't know which ones is the whores and who ain't. The only ones that's willing to find out which ones is and ain't the whores is the niggas that want to fuck whores. The dudes that don't want to fuck whores, we don't generally have time and energy for that type of bullshit. So that's why y'all always messing with the same dudes. Because y'all always hanging out in the same places doing the same things. And the niggas that's gonna be the creators of the next world, you know, the people that's doing shit ain't in those places most of the time. Or they there infrequently. Morning. Morning. It. Yeah, so I'm not knocking nobody. If I could marry a black woman, I would do it in a split second. I wanted to marry Kendra. I just wasn't in a financial situation that I felt comfortable with asking her to marry me, but I did. I wanted to marry her. I just wanted to do better first. That's a fact. We don't love them 304s. Yeah, I just wanted to be doing better in life. Fuckily. Now he's playing, good morning. Now he's playing a popular song, which is 100% gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. So I gotta walk even further. Sheesh, fam. It is what it is. We outside, we doing stuff. We outside, we doing stuff. So he just, now we gotta go walk in the other direction even more because he's playing another super popular song that's gonna get me hit by YouTube again. So this is so we're not even, I'm not gonna be able to walk all the way around there. So I'm literally walking to the inside of the supermarket just so I don't get the damn music played on the damn live because it is what it is, man. We're over here for a moment. We'll let dude go around the corner. I think the thing is about to, there you go, he out of here. This is way less of a hassle than what I'd have to deal with YouTube. This is less of a hassle. I prefer to just walk than to have to deal with YouTube. It's less of a hassle. That's one of the main reasons why I charge to let you. I charge people to play them on the platform, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube when I play your music. That's why I charge, for the hassle. And I mean, I should be charging anyway, to be honest with you, but I charge more than anything else for the hassle. Just a hassle. I might have to talk with them niggas on the phone for like 2 hours. You just never know. It's just a hassle. It's not worth it. I was charging people $50, and then I gotta be on the phone talking to YouTube for fucking 3-4 hours trying to get an unstrike going or some stupid shit. It's just not worth it. What we doing? Put it in the chat. What we doing? I get it though, you know. Instead of just rolling up on me and trying to play your music, you could literally just say, yo, Jack, I want you to play my music on your show some days. Not a problem. How can we make that happen? You just do that. At least then I have some control over when the music is going to be played. I can figure out how I'm going to do it. I can contact YouTube beforehand so I can find out if there's going to be an issue. It gives me so much, you know. Sometimes people, because they hit you at the last minute with a thing, they put you in a situation. Like sometimes people got to hit you at the last minute with a thing, you know, it's an emergency. But you know, other times they don't have to. You know, they're just being selfish. They don't have to hit you at the last minute. They're just being selfish. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 68 people in here, fam. I'm not even talking about nothing. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Come on, let's go. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm ready to get something to eat and go home. What we doing? I guess I might go to the store, get some apple juice and some water. All right? Give you some apple juice and some water. Come on, what's up? What we doing? We almost 3 hours into the show. It's going on 11 o'clock. What y'all want to do? Put it in the chat. Let's talk about a thing. Yo, you know how much better those people that hate me channels will be doing if they was clipping the positive things that I say and post them instead of clipping the negative things that I say and post them and trying to hate on me? You know how much better their platform will be doing? Like their platforms, like, of course, it would benefit me also. But they might be making way more money on the internet than whoever's paying them. Like, because, you know, people are paying them to do this shit. They would... I promise you, if you're not gonna, I promise you, I have no interest. I just need to say this. I have no interest in dating somebody or even getting to know somebody who can't even be polite to me. You know what that tells me? That don't tell me it's hard for a nigga to scoop you. What that tell me is that you manipulative. You want to holler at me, but you're gonna be rude to me. So you manipulating me before I even try to talk to you. I don't want that. I'd rather just be alone, fam. That sounds like problem. That's it. That just sounds like problems. Salute to the homie. He turned the music on, but he ain't blast that shit all the way up. And it was a dope ass song. And he just smoothly rolled out. When y'all do shit like that, that makes it so that I could have the like, it's not, YouTube ain't gonna hit me. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the impression that I'm trying to play the music and get away with stealing somebody's content. You understand what I'm saying? Because the music was too low. Obviously, it wasn't something that was for something that I was doing. You understand what I'm saying? But when you blast the music stupid loud, YouTube hears it like at a high decibel. They get the feeling like I'm trying to steal somebody's content. You understand? At least that's been what it seems like the interpretation that I've received from the situations that I have been going through with all this shit. What up? Y'all don't got nothing y'all talking about, fam? I'm about to start walking back to the crib. Don't when I start walking back to the crib, then start acting like y'all want to be in a conversation. Because once I start walking back to the crib, fam, and I go pick up my apple juice and I go pick up my water and I go do whatever I do and I get back to the crib, I'm relaxing, fam. I'm just telling you what it is. So if y'all want to talk about something, good morning. If y'all want to talk about something, let me know what it is. Oh man, I've been wanting to say this. Don't let people kill your dreams. I promise you, you probably have a great idea and you don't even know about it. So I'm about to say a whole bunch of shit. So I have a cousin. I'm not going to say who she is, obviously, because there's some things that I'm about to say. I'm on good terms with her. She's not a blood relative of no way. Married into the family in all counts. She's not blood at all. So she grew up in the era where everybody was wearing shoes that was too small for their feet. Shout out to me not doing that. So she grew up in that era. So her toes used to look funky. It is what it is. So remember when everybody first started wearing slides and women first started really, like that became the big trend? What people don't realize is, at least in New York City, women wasn't really walking around too much with like sandals and chicletas and shit like that unless they was like, good morning, my brother. Unless they was like from like the islands or some shit. Our New York City residents really wasn't doing that. So the chicks started wearing the slides and the chicletas. Damn, my shoes need to get wiped off. The chicks started wearing the chads and the chicletas and everything. And my cousin had her toes was like messed up. So she used to make her chicletas. Like she would go buy some and then she'd go get like flowers and shit like that. And she was making them bitches. And chicks used to think them shits was fly. And you want to know what they look like? They look just like the fuzzy slippers that you see all of the chicks wearing now. She had a great idea and didn't even know it. She from the Bronx. She from, which projects is she from? Morning, my brother. She's from the, fucking, the same projects Fat Joe is from. Same projects. She used to braid my hair for me. Same, her and her mom used to braid my hair for me. Same projects that Fat Joe is from. I have no idea why I can't remember. Forest, thank you, Forest Projects. Forest Projects. But yeah, so she, same thing. Them slippers y'all see the chicks wearing right now, them fuzzy slippers, she was making those because her toes didn't look good. But she wanted to wear like the slippers like all the other chicks was wearing because that was the new in style shit. So she would go buy the slippers, fam, and then she would go buy like flowers and shit like that and make fucking, and it used to look just like the shits that you see the chicks wear right now with them fuzzy ass fucking sandals. Don't let people steal your ideas, fam. Don't let people steal your dreams, fam. I promise you, we all got $1 million dream. We just got friends or family that try to tell us, that try to kill our fucking confidence. Don't let people kill your confidence, fam. A motherfucker will tell you some shit don't work, and then when you give up on it, they go do it. Every time I see them fuzzy slippers, I think about that cousin damn near. Like, she had a thing, and when I saw it, and she was even talking about it, like chicks in her hood used to have her make them for her. Like, so she already had the shit going. You understand? Chicks in her hood used to have her make them for them. I said that shit backwards. Don't let people, good morning. Don't let people steal your ideas, fam. Suckers is always trying to convince you to not do a thing that they chomping at the bit to do. They just need you to get out the way. They chomping at the bit. You had a great idea. They know your idea is great, but they're gonna try to destroy your idea so they could go do it, because they a sucker. And everybody that's helping them is suckers. And anybody that's trying to act like they not doing what they doing is a sucker. And treat them all that way. There's nowhere in the world that it said that you gotta be cool with a sucker, fam. It don't say nowhere on this planet does there some kind of doctrine written that says when suckers come through, you gotta be friends with them. It doesn't say that nowhere, fam. Part of the problem that we have now is that people is condoning sucker behavior. People will see a nigga hating on somebody, and instead of calling them on their bullshit, they just go look the other way and let the sucker hate. Nah, nigga, when I was growing up, you calling sucker on this shit. That's some sucker shit, fam. Nowadays, people see you doing sucker shit and they help the sucker. We gotta start being there for each other, fam. For real, for real. Uh-oh. Okay. We gonna go inside the store. Because they walking. So we gonna go inside the store. Okay, so first we're gonna see if the people are leaving. If they're just standing outside, then we're probably gonna just get ready to go home. If they just standing out here on the block, just playing the music, we're probably gonna get ready to go home. I'm about ready to go home anyway, to be honest with you. Yeah, we out. We out of here. They on this street now. We out. Yeah, we out. I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm just gonna go home. Well, did they leave? I think they left. Yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with it. I was just gonna go home. I don't feel like dealing with it. People always think, like, I don't think that person is trying to disrupt me in no way. They probably don't even know what I'm doing. But often people think you gotta deal with their bullshit. I just go home, fam. I don't want to deal with nobody's bullshit. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to go back and forth with you. I'd rather just never speak to you. Once I figure out that I got to argue with you, I just don't never talk to you again. Dude, nowadays when people do sucker shit, niggas help them. Fam. A sucker came to the neighborhood that I live in and convinced people that they're gonna stalk me. A regular individual. convince people that they're going to try to get everybody in the community to hate me. I did nothing to these people. I did zero to these people. That's sucker behavior. Did anybody say anything to them about their sucker behavior? As far as I know, no. As far as I know, people is co-signing their sucker behavior. I thought we in Brooklyn, fam. I thought we in Brooklyn. There's some shit I expect to happen in Queens. Let's keep it a stack. You expect some shit like this to happen in Queens. I don't expect shit like this to happen in Brooklyn. I don't expect shit like this to happen in the Bronx. A nigga stalking another nigga. These is two places I wouldn't expect that this shit would be acceptable. The Brooklyn and the Bronx? Niggas ain't, who is these niggas? If there's any two boroughs in New York City where you do not expect people to do sucker shit, it's Brooklyn and the Bronx. They really got niggas out here in Brooklyn stalking niggas, fam. Y'all see it. I'm going through it. This is just not behavior you would expect from Brooklyn and the Bronx, fam. Tell me where the lies at. You think about Brooklyn, you thinking about motherfuckers that ain't taking no shit. You thinking about real niggas. You thinking about, you know, people that's on some real shit, fam. You're not talking about stalkers. You're not thinking Brooklyn is the place where when you're walking down the street, you got niggas just yelling at people from across the street and just following niggas with cameras to film them. This isn't Brooklyn behavior. Am I wrong? Am I saying anything wrong? You don't think in Brooklyn you're going to have people putting up flyers so they can hate on other people? This is Brooklyn. You would expect if somebody saw somebody putting flyers up like that, they'd rip the shit down and call them a bitch ass nigga. Get out of here. You'd expect to see that type of behavior. Not somebody do some shit like that and niggas is co-signing it. This is Brooklyn, fam. This is Brooklyn. You don't expect niggas to be on no bullshit like that. This is Brooklyn. When people talk about New York City, and when people talk about how tough New York City is, they're literally talking about the Bronx and Brooklyn. They're not talking about Queens. Nobody says, yo, New York is dangerous. You better worry about Queens. Nobody says that. I'm not saying Queens shouldn't be concerned. Queens has also got dangerous parts in it. Don't get this confused. But nobody is outwardly thinking that. Niggas is like, yo, New York is dangerous. You better watch out for the Bronx and Brooklyn. And then we come out to Brooklyn and they stalking niggas? You got niggas running around on camera trying to film niggas? Fam. I come outside, I got people yelling at me from across the street for no reason. Disrespect. Yell the love. I appreciate the love. Please yell the love. But I got people following me around in Brooklyn, filming everything I'm doing. I got people following me around to yell at me. That's not Brooklyn behavior. Who the fuck is raising these niggas? Why is none of his OGs calling them out? Why are none of the OGs going up to these little niggas saying, yo, look, you embarrassing us. We don't do this. That's what, dude, I never knew. When people talk about how tough New York is, they talking about the Bronx and Brooklyn, fam. Let's just keep it a stat. All right? Morning. They talking about the Bronx and Brooklyn, fam. When people say New York is dangerous, they talking about the Bronx and Brooklyn, fam. I'm not saying there aren't other places that's tough. I'm just saying they talking about the Bronx and Brooklyn. And now you're trying to tell me in Brooklyn we got these little niggas nowadays walking around stalking niggas? Grown niggas? So now the little niggas nowadays is being taught to stalk grown men? That's what we doing? That's how the Brooklyn is raising them now? What up, Florida State? What up, Toombs? Because that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with teenagers running around stalking me. That's how Brooklyn raising them now? So y'all not even going up to y'all little niggas like, what the fuck is you doing? That's a grown-ass man living his life. He ain't even did nothing to you. If what I'm going through haven't shown you anything else, shit ain't the same no more, fam. When we went back to the Bronx and them niggas tried to send them niggas to stalk me in the Bronx, you seen what the Bronx niggas did? They told them little niggas to get the fuck up out of there. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? Y'all seen that. That was on camera. That happened in the Bronx. Shout out to Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I live out here now. I actually do love Coney Island. I live out here now. It's actually great. But y'all do got little stalkers out here. That's a fact. Niggas is stalking niggas, man. When the Brooklyn niggas, since when was that acceptable in Brooklyn? That's woman behavior. Since when is it acceptable for young teenage males to stalk a grown man? First of all, stalking of anybody is feminine and creepy. This is new Brooklyn. I don't know what to tell you. This is new Brooklyn, fam. Where y'all just, it's acceptable for men to stalk other men. It's never been acceptable before. I promise you it hasn't. I promise you it's never been acceptable before in Brooklyn. Camera's on this side.
Oh, okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
Camera's always facing me.
Oh, okay.
I've been seeing a lot of chicks outside, but I mean, as much as no normal. There's a lot of fine women in Coney Island, by the way. I think there's a lot of fine women in Coney Island. I think it would be a little bit more competitive out here, like with the women just in general. There's a lot of fine women out here. BK ain't the same no more. These young dudes running around with purses and tighter. Dude, good morning. Dude, the purses, I don't understand. I'm a whole grown man. Now, when the dudes rock the fanny pack and then wrap the fanny pack right like this, I'm here for that. Because I don't like putting shit in my pants. Right? You know when they get the fanny pack and then they rock the fanny pack like... When they get the fanny pack and then they rock it like crossways like that, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. The purses, though, I'm not cool with. I'm 100% not cool with the purses. I also don't understand the tight clothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. You understand? Like, are you wearing tight clothing for the chicks? I don't get it. I mean, do whatever y'all doing. I don't get it. But the purses is not acceptable. You can't rock the purse. There's alternatives. Masculine alternatives. There's masculine, yeah, doctor. There's masculine alternatives, fam. You can't rock the purse. The purse is a no-go, fam. There's masculine alternatives. The purse is a no-go, fam. You cannot do the purse. The purse cannot. There's masculine alternatives. Purse candy. But like I said before, their behavior is feminine. Dude, I'm walking down the block. Y'all saw me on live. I'm walking down the block, and some teenager from over the was all the way across the street, and just decided to start yelling at me that I'm arguing with him. I'm walking down the block talking to you dudes. He just over across the street. He's on that side of the street, and then I'm walking this way. He's on that side of the street, and he just start arguing with me that I'm talking to him. I wasn't even. Y'all heard I wasn't talking to him. You understand? These are just all guys, people with mental health problems. Y'all saw the live, fam, for the people that was in here. Just started yelling at me. This is what happens. Oh, he's so cute. Good care. Oh. Dogs, by the way. Dogs. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Somebody said, when I said that I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So when homegirl walked past me and I said hi to her and she gave me that stank high back, that fucked up ass stank high, like I just destroyed her life and ruined her day by saying hi to her. And I was like, shit, that was fucked up. I guess I messed up. Some chick across the street was like, he wanna pick me. You damn right. I wanna have a relationship with a woman that wanna be with me. I don't wanna date none of you chicks that y'all whole entire thing is that niggas ain't shit. I don't wanna date none of you. What the fuck? Why in the hell are y'all even dating women that is overtly out here talking about niggas ain't shit? Why would you even do that? That don't make sense. I want to 100% want to pick me. I 100% want to date a female that wants to be a wife. I 100% want to date a female that wants to be a mother. 100%. I do not want to date women that are just want to be difficult. Not a problem. Go be independent. I want a dependable woman. I don't want an independent woman. I want somebody that's dependable. What the fuck? You could have nothing and we could get together and make a thing if we could work together. We could have everything and then you get with me and because we can't work together, we lose everything. I'd rather have somebody I could work with. You call it whatever you want to call it. But I tell you this much, when niggas go marry chicks from other countries, they way happier. That's not even cap. Niggas be happier when they go get foreign wives, man. That part. That part. Niggas go get foreign wives and be happy. She be cooking dinner every night. Might have to get out of here if that car just gonna just make sure he goes as slow as possible. The music was good though. I be liking the music. I just can't get it on the YouTube. I be liking the music though. I be appreciating the music. Nobody drove by today and didn't play good music. Not for nothing. Everybody played good music today that drove by. Every song was good. Every single last song. Hell yeah, want to fucking pick me. Why the hell would I want? Why would a man not want to be in a relationship with a woman that want to make it work? I need somebody to explain that shit to me. Y'all women want us to get into relationships with y'all when the whole thing is y'all want us to feel like y'all might leave at any moment. We're never comfortable. We can, like, what the fuck would I do that for? I'd rather be alone, fam. If me and you dating, the minute that you make me have to question, I'm already like, this ain't gonna work. I'm not saying I come to my own in my head and think weird shit. I'm saying you literally do something in order to try to shake my confidence and it's a wrap. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I generally don't want to be friends with you no more. But we fucking, so I got to give you another chance. Hey, how you doing? I think somebody said hello. Oh, she was talking to the other person. She's yelling at the other girl. I don't know why. I don't get none of this shit. Why do you think they try to say I'm gay? Because they want me to either force me to be in they want to try to trick me to get into a relationship with some chick that's going to treat me like trash. And if I don't want to do that, I got to be gay. Fuck that. I'm going to die alone, fam. I promise you. Before I do that, I'm going to die by myself. I promise you. I was in a relationship before with somebody who I didn't feel. I never want to feel that way again. That's never gonna happen. That's just never gonna happen. I don't care what nobody do. I'll go home and never come outside. You can say whatever you want to say. It's not gonna matter to me. I'll just never come outside, and that solves that problem. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'll just never come outside. All right, y'all niggas is talking shit about me, about some shit. Not a problem. You're going to talk about me, but I don't got to be there. That's how I feel about it. You're going to talk about me, but I don't got to be there. Fuck it. I can't stop you from talking about it, but I can stop myself from hearing it. That's a real thing. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. If we don't get a conversation going soon, I'm about to get up out of here. Come on, let's get a conversation going. Let me get some of these things off of here real quick. I don't know if y'all can see me when I'm doing this. I need to drop some of these things. Putin says there will be no grain deal until the West meets his demands. The Democrats started a war that is not in our best interest. Or the Democrats have been moving very terribly in this war that we're currently in, basically. And the things that they're doing are not in our best interest. Nah, I don't do that, fam. I don't take video. Good morning. I like the hat. Oh, thank you. Yes. It's very fashionable.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
You too, my dear.
Okay. Let's read our word today. Good morning. Let's read our word today. Timothy, verse 7, line 15. Always try very much to serve God in a way that makes him happy. Then he will accept you as a good worker that he could trust. You must teach God's true message correctly. Then you will have no reason to be ashamed of your work. I'm going to say this again. 2 Timothy, verse 2, line 15. Always try very much to serve God in every way that makes him happy. Then he will accept you as a good worker that he can trust. He must teach God's true message correctly. You must teach God's true message correctly. Then you have no reason to be ashamed of your work. Amen. 2 Timothy, verse 2, line 15. Ah, shit. I accidentally backed out the app. Y'all might be getting kicked. If you can hear me, you might be getting kicked. I accidentally backed out the app. I might need to restart the live. We're going to see in a minute. I accidentally backed out of the live. Y'all might be getting kicked. Can somebody drop a comment? I want to know if anybody could comment. Somebody drop a comment. I want to know if anybody could comment. The numbers went up. Sometimes they go up and then drop. So the numbers went up. So we're gonna see what happens. They go up and then they drop. Good, thank you. I got a comment. So all right. So we're gonna see how it works. A B C D E F G. That had to be a bitch to type that on a QWERTY keyboard. You could have just, typed QWERTY. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat, fam. It's going on 4 hours. It's 11:30. I guess it's gonna dub it. I'm gonna start walking. I need to back out of the app for 2 seconds to do a thing. Give me a minute. I guess we start walking. Y'all sound like y'all winding down. I'll start making my way back. Yeah, fam. I'm in Brooklyn, fam, and I got people stalking me. I'm in Brooklyn, fam. Like, you would never expect Brooklyn? Like, not Coney Island, Brooklyn, fam? Like, this really nigga, like Coney Island, Brooklyn, fam. Yeah, we still, oh, thank you. Coney, some of y'all might be getting kicked. I accidentally backed out of the app. I'm gonna need to back out of the app again in 2 seconds. I'll get to the store. No, what was I saying? Shit, what was we talking about? Yeah, the numbers is like dropping off of the cliff right now. Shit is crazy. I live in Brooklyn. Niggas is stalking me. We in Brooklyn, fam. Like, this is really, like, these young niggas is gonna, y'all Brooklyn niggas is, like, these young niggas, fam. Y'all better really start talking to these young niggas, because they just too feminine, fam. They just too feminine. Like, they do all of the women shit. And I'm not saying Brooklyn young niggas. I'm just saying young niggas in general. Like, they do all of the women shit, fam. Like, all of the women shit. It's like they just, this is what I think is going on, and I could be wrong. I think these young dudes is getting no attention at home, and now they come out into the street, and they just trying to get attention. So the easiest way to get attention now is to just do the shit that the chicks is doing. So I think that's why a lot of these young dudes is doing, like, the feminine shit. What's up, my brother? So I think a lot of these young dudes is doing feminine shit, fam. They just trying to get noticed, you know? Maybe their parents ain't paying attention to them. Maybe I don't know, their guardian ain't paying attention to them. Maybe they're not getting enough attention in school. I don't know. But they want somebody to pay attention to them, somebody they think is important. Like, don't make that my job, fam. I don't have, like, that shouldn't be my job. Ladies, how y'all doing today? That was not y'all fault. I saw it happen. The bird jumped on the back. It was not a bird. Enjoy your day. She's strong as heck, fam. She's strong as heck. She said, you know what? We're going to have to put the Beatz on somebody and come around. I'm like, calm down. I'm usually more active in the chat, but I'm listening to my earbuds while setting up. Shout out to that. Nah, you good. I appreciate everybody. Anybody want to drop something in the Cash App or the PayPal for this, festive day? Maybe I'll go buy some alcohol. And maybe since it's one of these bullshit ass holidays, maybe I'll drink some Hennessy with y'all. Who buy me some Hennessy? I'll drink some Hennessy with y'all today. I get on live, drink some Hennessy. I don't ever drink or nothing like that with y'all guys. Have a little bit of fun, right? That's if y'all want to do it, obviously. That's if y'all want to do it, obviously. Thank you. My apologies. I wasn't trying to be rude. Thank you. Homegirl was holding the line up like a motherfucker. So he's busy asking, trying to tell her what they do and don't have. I wasn't 100% sure if homegirl was trying to describe, but it sounded like she was trying to like tell him, and he was busy trying to like say they don't got it. But she busy trying to like convince him. They don't got it, ma. So I gave my money so I could go do the thing. And then she looked at me like I was being rude. They don't got it. You asking for something and he telling you they don't got it. What the fuck, fam? You're frustrated. I get it. And it was like smoking stuff. It was like I was in a regular store, but she was buying like vape stuff or some shit like that. So I'm pretty sure she going through it right now. That vaping shit is addicting as hell. For y'all that don't get it, that vaping is addictive. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, that vaping is addictive. That vaping has metals in it. The metals is addicting, fam. That vaping shit is addictive as fuck. Those companies just got in trouble because of it, how addictive it is, I believe. I think they just had to like give monies over for a thing because of how addictive it is. Like that shit's really addictive, man. In any regard. So she's probably going through it. She was like yelling at the guy. He was like, I don't got it. Like, what you want him to do? He don't got it, mom. Like she was trying to explain. Like, I don't think a more thorough explanation of the thing that you want is going to change the situation if it's something that they don't. I don't think now they're just going to miraculously have it in the back. We're going to get some apple juice and some water. Go back to the crib. But yeah, if y'all want to, I'll go out and do a thing. I don't think I bought any wine or had any drinks with y'all in a long time. Mama, every once in a while we have drinks together and shit and bug out. Some of our best lives have been, you know, when we've had some drinks. Remember we used to get the 19 crimes. For everybody that don't know over here, I drink Hennessy and hard liquor, don't get it confused. But I really prefer to drink wine. Like I like wine, you understand? It's just like it's a different drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like champagne is a different drunk. Like, you know, it's a different drunk. I like wine. Wine is good. That's the drunk you want your woman to be. You want your woman to be drunk off of wine, fam. You don't necessarily want your woman to be drunk off of fucking all of that super hard shit. Because that's pass out stuff. You know, wine, have a couple of glasses, you're like, oh, you're not passing out, you're not trying to get into unnecessary brawls and bullshit, right? You're not trying to get into unnecessary brawls and bullshit like that. Wine is good. Wine is good. I like wine. Wine is good. What's up, my brother? All right. Yeah, I like wine. Wine is good. Wine is good. 19 Crimes. Get the Snoop Dogg 19 Crimes. That's one of my favorite. 19 Crimes. The Snoop Dogg one. I think it's like the Red Cabaret or something like that. I don't think I'm gonna get nothing to eat, but I do want some apple juice and some. Like I just basically all I drink is apple juice and water and coffee, I guess. I like tea. I gotta start getting some tea. And so that's basically all I drink. Like I don't really drink no soda, no nothing. Not that I wouldn't. I just, you know, I don't buy the shit, so therefore I don't drink it. But if I had some, I'd drink it. I can act like I'm not gonna drink it. That's crazy. All right, let's get some apple juice. Let's get some water. I don't think I want anything else. And then we're going to get up out of here. I'm going to walk past over here to see if the Innemans, how you doing? I'm going to walk past here. I'm going to walk past over here as usual to see if the Innemans is on sale. We're going to see. How you doing today? See if the Innemans is on sale because I'm always looking for the Innemans BOGO deal. If the Innemans is on sale, that changes all our plans. Whenever the Innemans is on sale, the BOGO deal, that's like the best day. Not this time, next time. Yeah, that's like the best day. Got 2 apple juices. I guess. We should go through the freezer section. I like going.
It's time to book your rendezvous with Paris. Daily flights from New York starting at $599 round
Oh, that's
trip.
distilled. We don't fuck with distilled anyway.
Enjoy champagne in all cabins. It's a journey. Round trip purchase required. Advertised fare not available on all flights. Additional restrictions apply. See terms and conditions at airholes.us.
Let's see what happens. Sheesh, I hate coming to the store. One lady, that's a terrible lady that you just I usually just go to her anyway if all of the people here that I don't like, but I know that she's just historically terrible. So I don't know that chick. I know her. I'm not gonna go to her. I'll try this chick. I don't like going to people in any capacity that I think got bad energy. So even if I think you got bad energy and you a cashier, I don't want to go to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around people at all that I think got bad negative energy at all. At all. Like at all. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We got 73 people in the room. Hit that like button, send out some notifications. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We got 73 people in the room. Hit that like button, send out some notifications. Okay, we just got apple juice and water, that's it. Knock off apple juice. Oh shit, I need to press that button a long time ago. Knock off apple juice and water. That's like almost all I drink. I need to start drinking other things also, obviously. But like that's almost all I drink. Coffee, apple juice, water. Yeah, that's about all I drink. I probably had like alcohol like maybe 5 or 6 times the whole entire year. Like maybe 5 or 6 days this year I've drank an alcoholic beverage. I probably need to drink alcohol more often. I probably need to, relax a little bit more. I don't be feeling like I could relax and shit because people are usually being weird all the time. So I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, y'all. My apologies, y'all almost got kicked. I did a thing by accident and I fucked up.
All that money, man, pay for this, man. No.
Thank you. You also. You also. Yeah, so the people that hate me, they used to call these guys all the time. So the people here, they usually they aren't very nice to me. Because the people that hate me used to always call them and tell them I'm crazy. So they treat me like shit in here all the time. Shout out to them, right? Yeah, they just treat me like shit. They just treat me like shit, man. It is what it is. Anyway, we got 74 people in here. Hit that like button, fam. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We're walking back to the crib. It's probably going to be the end of the day. We don't have nothing to talk about. Y'all not really chopping it up with nothing. I don't really got nothing to talk about right now. We have a lot of people in here, so people usually assume that I'm going to stay on the live because we got like near 100. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. It's about time for lunch, though, right? I can use lunch. I'm hungry. So I'm probably going to go back to the crib and eat something and decide on what I'm going to do after that. Maybe we go live again later today. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Sometimes when we go live in the afternoon, it's because people be pulling up. Somebody might pull up to the Cash App and be like, yo, go live for Jack. Do a midday. And I'll be like, all right, fuck it. Morning, my brother. All right, chill. Hey, look how happy he looks. That's usually a good sign when the fur babies, whatever you want to call them, puppies and shit, are happy. That's usually a good sign. They're being taken care of well. You know, you want that. What's up, my brother? Yes, sir. You want to say what's up to the people? It's the homie right here.
Hey, I didn't know you were on YouTube.
Yes, sir. We got 58 in there with us now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hope you have a good day.
You also. Appreciate you. Shout out to the dude. Yeah. I'm the YouTube guy. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I'm the YouTube guy. That was odd. He was like, that was odd though, right? He was like, hey, I didn't know you was on YouTube. Just out of the clear blue. That was kind of odd. I don't know if one of the haters went up to him and said something, or if I don't know. What's that? I'm the YouTube guy. Probably was like, yo, the YouTube guys coming your way. You gotta be careful because he got people that be following him. That's probably what they said. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's the YouTube guy coming in, man. You got people that be following him out here. I'm gonna switch hands. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they said. Like, yeah, yo, YouTube guys coming your way. Be on the lookout. You might have to shoot some fools trying to come in after him. I don't think that's what they said. I'm fucking with you, obviously. I hope it's for a good reason, though. Morning. All right. I hope it's for a good reason, though. All right. Everybody's saying hi to me, as usual. Imagine watching me every day going live and walk through the neighborhood I live in where everybody's saying hi to me. And it'd be a whole nother page that's busy out there trying to tell you everybody hate me. and then people still believe that other page. Just imagine that for a moment. I'm gonna say that again. I go outside every day in my community. Everybody, for the most part, you consistently see people showing me love. Consistently. And then there's a whole nother YouTube page that don't do anything but talk about, multiple pages or whatever. Shit flew run right at me. And all they're doing is talking about how everybody hate me. When you can actively look and see that that's not the truth. Imagine actually being one of those people that's actually pushing that lie agenda. How evil do them niggas gotta be? I bought the wrong thing. Fucker. I gotta go back to the store, baby. Fuck. I wanted to do our lawn. I need a funnel. Damn bird following me. Get out of here. Hey, what's up? Chilling. Good today?
Thank you.
Always blessed. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go because I want to get some grub, and I got a couple of things I got to do apparently. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, just have a blessed day. Go out there and do something positive, fam. We don't have to try to win every battle. You don't have to try to win the Civil War, the Vietnam War, World War II. We just got to fight that one battle in front of us, one battle at a time. All right, that's how we win the war. One battle at a time. Go out there and do something positive in the world. Stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.